beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
It's true.
Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast. This is episode 925.
Do it live.
And here we are, doing it live with Hannibal Monty. See how I did that?
Yeah, Sans Monty?
Sans Monty.
Hannibal Sans Monty, the hit show?
Yeah. We cannot hear Hannibal.
We have no Hannibal
all of a sudden.
vocals, but visuals.
There
we go.
I'm saying words. I'm making a bunch of noise.
There
Okay.
we go.
There you are.
Bunch of noise.
There
Okay.
we go.
There you are. Oh, no. Now I can
Nice.
hear
Got a
myself.
good echo going?
Yeah, but it's gone now.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Everything's just falling apart, guys.
It's
I'm
a dumpster
sad.
fire.
Yeah. Well, it's good to be here with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, Monty has been braving Hurricane Ida all through, as it's made its way tearing through New Orleans. Meanwhile, I've been living it up in Atlanta. I've been just going out to restaurants and having a bunch of sex. It's been great.
Have you got the cough yet?
My hurricane experience has been amazing. So,
Have you gotten COVID?
no.
I keep hearing about cases of COVID in Atlanta. Do you know anybody that's got COVID? Is it all just... a former coworker of mine from the Hard Rock Cafe died last Saturday. Not this Saturday, Saturday before last. And it happened fast. Got the Delta variant, and then started showing symptoms. Went to the hospital, and instantly just deteriorated.
Were they vaccinated?
I don't know.
Okay.
I do not know.
You're not allowed to ask that in Georgia.
Okay.
I don't believe
I would say
so,
that would
but
be the
I
most
don't
important thing to take away from that would be, were they vaccinated or not? Because if people start croaking when they're fully vaccinated, then there's a serious problem.
Well, there are people who
Some
still get it, especially...
They get it. I'm talking about, being
they still
hospitalized.
pass away
Some
after
people,
being vaccinated.
The majority of those people are in the highest age range.
Yeah, those are the ones I'm hearing about, but they're the
Right.
ones we have to worry about. We can't just go back to regularity if we have those people in our life.
I'm wondering if young, healthy people start croaking from it that are vaccinated. That's a big problem. I mean, it's a problem already, but if it starts trending that way, I even saw a few stories saying that more children are getting it now than ever before.
Yeah.
So, and they're sending them back to school.
In New Orleans, in New Orleans and in Atlanta, both children's hospitals are completely full to capacity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they were more careful about it last year. This year, they're over it. So now it doesn't even matter if it gets worse. They're going to keep trying to pretend like it's not as bad. So we have to be careful.
A lot of this is due to the Delta variant, as Spec points out. But the JetBlue variant is even worse.
The Spirit variant is going to be the worst of all.
The Spirit variant.
I heard about the American Airlines variant. That one is a doozy.
I miss the Virgin Airlines. You ever fly Virgin back in the day?
Yeah, it's owned by Richard Branson.
It was, yeah. They sold it, right? Isn't it dissolved by American Airlines now?
I have no idea.
Yeah, Virgin was great. They had mood lighting on your flight.
It was owned by an eccentric billionaire.
Yeah, it was like you're flying in a T-Mobile. It was nice.
I guess that's a good thing. I mean, flying in a T-Mobile, flying in a Verizon or a Sprint, yeah. Flying in AT&T, I don't know. Flying in a T-Mobile though.
What about flying in an Altel?
An Altel?
How about old school?
Yeah, I don't know if I would trust that. I'm
How
not
about
one of
Boost
the.
Mobile.
I'm not one of the
There's
Wright
only
brothers.
one wing.
Yeah, Cricket Wireless of airlines.
Yeah, cricket.
I used to have Virgin Mobile.
How about Jitterbug? It's one of those old school planes that the Wright brothers flew.
Jitterbug.
The Jitterbug was like a senior citizen only phone plan back in the early days.
Really?
So yes.
I definitely thought you made that up. I thought you were being funny.
I worked for a cell phone company for almost a decade, and I've heard it all. Like because the company I worked for, which is one of the big ones, used to have their towers leased by all these other smaller companies. You know what I mean? Like the smaller companies that don't own their own towers, like Cricket and all those other ones, they lease the towers from the bigger ones that actually own the network.
Your job history has given you a unique set of skills and perspectives.
And I will find you, and I will kill you.
And I will put you in adult diapers, fix your phone plan, and make you a Wendy's burger.
Yeah. Oh, that's only scratching the surface.
We should go down and see what all your skill set is.
An erotic massage, too.
You used to be I was like, Ben knows how to do lingam massages?
Yeah.
That's when they massage your anus, Hannibal.
That sounds terrible.
And your prostate.
I would be curious to know, like, the weird sordid job histories that everybody's had. Not now, like, not saying do it now on the show because there's so much show to get to, but I would be because Ben has done a lot of things. And Billy, I don't know. I can't imagine you ever having a job where somebody else told you what to do.
To be completely honest with you, I've had 3 actual jobs, and every time I got that job because a friend was the manager, except when I became a telemarketer when I was 14.
Child labor.
It was because my 15-year-old friend was afraid to go into the interview on his own, and I went with him, and they hired us both. So, like, I literally never worked a job without a friend, and almost every time was in management. And the telemarketing place was not telling me what to do. Like, there was no, like, they were fucking telemarketers, right? Like, what am I supposed to do? Listen to some guy who sits here with an old school brick Motorola phone and a suit, can barely do his hair? I'm not doing this. I'm not listening to you. So yeah, you're right. I haven't ever actually done that.
Okay, I'm curious, real quick before we move on, because I think it'd be quick. It's quick and easy. Best job, worst job you guys have had.
I don't know. I'd rather talk about something else. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, out of my jobs, like, I worked in a pawn shop, I worked in a Domino's, and I worked in a telemarketing company for, like, jobs. And I want to say probably Domino's was the best, but they were all fine because I wasn't really doing anything but either making pizza, selling guns, or calling people on the phone. It was like,
I wanted to talk about something that we were following up on because we did one of our promo streams for one of our private shows, but it was right about the time CopperCab's YouTube account got completely terminated without any strikes, without any warnings. It was just like, you're terminated, basically. He appealed it, just like every time I've ever appealed something with YouTube, they come back and they're like, nope, sorry, it was justified. You broke the rules. It's your fault.
Yeah.
Literally, that's an automated message. And in that and it's funny because the only way to talk to YouTube is on Twitter. You can't contact YouTube through their own platform, even though they're a huge social media site that's based on communication. They're also Google, like, why can't you Gmail them? Like, why do you have to go to Twitter, a totally unrelated platform, to explain to them what happened? And they always come back at first and go, nope, sorry, you're wrong. And then if you're lucky enough and you either have friends in high places, or if you have a great deal of popularity, then you just rattle the cage as loud as you can, day by day by day, until they give in and repeal the ban or take away the strike. Or in our case, we had lost our monetization for a little while. It's ridiculous.
Okay. What did they allege CopperCab did?
They said he was promoting hate speech.
Huh.
They said we were promoting terrorist organizations.
Yeah, they were like, you guys are actually ISIS.
Yeah.
What?
The last episode of the shit show Monty and I did last Wednesday, we were talking about just different vaccine stories around the country, and then we got a warning for spreading misinformation about vaccines.
Yeah,
it was like, what specifically did we say?
Yep.
It was like, oh, you said something that went against World Health Organization guidelines, but they didn't say specifically what it was we did. And we went through it with a fine-tooth comb. It was like, what did you see or hear?
You're not even talking to a real person, but first of all, when you talk to them, it's not a person. It's like a bot. And that happened to us, too. We got a whole stream taken down live because we were talking about stupid conspiracy theories that other people have about the virus, and they took us down for spreading misinformation about it.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't recognize the bot doesn't recognize context, the tone of voice, or anything. It's just like, oh, I heard this sequence of words flagged, and that's it.
We actually have CopperCab in the chat right now too.
Yeah, Copper was watching the pre-show we did earlier this week.
He couldn't
and
comment.
Couldn't comment because his whole channel was down. Yeah. So that's like you lose your voice beyond your channel. You can't interact with everybody else. That sucks. Glad to see you got the channel back. That's really cool. That it worked out good and fairly quick. I'm sure you had a whole lot of stress and anxiety and trouble until it came back. I can only imagine what it would be like to totally lose your livelihood online like that. That is, I think it's a little bit of a fear everybody has.
Yeah, I mean, like
it sucks.
Yeah, we lost our monetization on our channel. Completely demonetized, being like, hey, you can reapply in a month, which from what I've heard, once you get that, they never give it back to you. So I was freaking out about that. You know, so I can't imagine what it's like to just have it totally gone. This happens way too often, and I see people almost every day writing to YouTube on Twitter, people that are probably really small channels, and they get fucked. They don't get their channel back because they can't make a loud enough noise to make YouTube listen. YouTube normally, they give you that answer, that sorry you fucked up answer, hoping you'll go away and that they won't have to spend too much time on it. That's what that is. Which is bullshit.
I'm going to start a YouTube channel where I just look at all the people on Twitter trying to get a hold of YouTube to fix their channel, and I'm going to champion them by putting clickbait in the title. So everybody will come watch the video, and it'll be like, I don't know, Danielle Brogoli. Who's popular? I'm old. That's Cash Me Outside.
Is Fred still big?
Is Fred still a big thing? I don't know the internet. Like it's something. I'll say TikTok.
Whatever happened to that nice young man Shane Dawson?
The clickbait will just be TikTok star eats her own foot, and then you go in. It's like this small channel was dumped by YouTube because supposedly they did an ISIS. I don't think so. And then it'll go viral. That'll be my new channel.
Did you say did an ISIS?
Yeah, you know where you get accused of doing an ISIS every once in a while. YouTube accuses you.
Yeah,
it's like, oh yeah, you know, me and my
guys haven't. I was gonna say, if you guys haven't already, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You got Hannibal the Beat Animal, the star of Hannibal and Monty's shit show. You know, and really, if you got me, you don't even need the other.
You know what? I was gonna propose a name change. Why don't you change the name of the show to Hannibal's Shit Show, starring Hannibal with his sidekick Monty?
I think
like it. It's got a ring to it.
I don't think that's fair. I think it should be Hannibal, the Hannibal Shit Show, with his sidekick, the bitch-titted. What was the? I can't remember the full.
It was something about apple cider vinegar.
Let me tell y'all something. Okay, I was watching Monty live yesterday. And while I was watching Monty live, I saw Drunken Peasants was live. So I was like, I'm clearly going to watch DP because this is the superior show. So I came and watched Drunken Peasants, and then I saw you guys talking about Rev talking about Monty. That was my first time seeing or hearing that
Really?
information.
You hadn't heard that yet?
No, I hadn't heard that.
Oh my
I knew
God.
Monty was. I like so earlier that day. I knew Monty did a live stream, and Shanny for Christ had said something like, "I hope the good Lord drowns you in your godforsaken town," and something else. And then Monty was like, "Man, fuck Shanny, she's trash," right?
Yes.
And then Rev, was just like, and then that's when I saw what you guys posted. I was like, "Whoa, what?" And I jumped over to Monty's stream, and I was like, "Yo, what happened? Why is this the first time?" And I told Monty, I said, "Hey man, if you ever want to stream during the hurricane, call me or text me. Let me know. I'll jump on the stream with you." Not one time did my father have me on the stream with him. Not once.
To be fair, he was trying to survive a hurricane.
Who won the actual Mania match? I can't remember.
Wasn't it Monty?
Yeah, I think Monty did win. It was a father versus son match, and Monty won.
But to be fair, though, we only played one clip, and it was the two of you
arguing about Stan.
Why Stan wasn't a 5-star song to Monty. And somehow the audience agreed with Monty? I don't know.
That's great.
The audience is sick.
I wanted to play this because I thought it was hilarious.
I don't want those people to vote for me anyway. I don't want people with bad taste in rap music voting for me. So there, take that.
I saw this. Did you see Ricky Berwick's reply to YouTube admitting that they made a mistake?
Oh no.
This is his video reply to them being like, "Sorry." Oh no, sorry, that's not it. Hold on, give me.
This was a mistake during the review process.
I have to get the video.
Man,
where is it? I had it.
There should be like someone who's hired at YouTube to just make YouTube videos explaining every channel that they banned. Like an actual person. Like, yeah, we banned CopperCab because we're idiots, and then they upload that video. Like, well, at least we know. At least we have an idea why. If it was like, this person was banned because they showed dog nasties. Like, okay, yeah, you're not supposed to do dog nasties. Like doing a dog nasty. You can't do that on YouTube. So, yeah, I understand that. But someone should say on their cool YouTube channel, why are people going to Twitter to deal with YouTube?
I don't understand that. That's one of the... It doesn't make any sense at all.
They don't want to have that liability on their own site, and then on Twitter it becomes a talking point, and it's bad publicity. So they have some intern or robot. They have a robot intern just auto-responding. Yes, it appears you did an ISIS. Sorry.
You did it. Yeah. This was basically a recruitment video.
That's not what this was. The bots don't know sarcasm.
Comedy is dead.
Comedy
I'm just trying to find this video.
Comedy isn't dead. It's evolved.
That would be a good YouTube channel, though. Like, all jokes aside, if your YouTube channel was just reviewing...
Okay.
Just reviewing people whose YouTube channels got banned by YouTube. On YouTube. You would just reach out to those content creators and be like, "Hey, you got banned. Why what did they tell you your reason was? And what did you do?" And then you review it and then make it a show where you look at what YouTube alleges they did and see whether or not the people agree that they should have been banned or not. That's a great fucking idea.
YouTube court.
Yeah, but there should be someone who actually works at YouTube having to do this.
Then they'd have to pay them, and then that's what they're avoiding. That's why they don't have a lot.
They have so much money. All they have to do...
They want to have it. They don't want to give it away.
They love spending money.
Check this.
Don't let it happen again, retards.
See, Ricky's allowed to say that word because that's his word.
Is it, though?
Yes, that's his word.
Because his ailment is physical, not like mental.
But
right?
it's the same. Any sort of ableism, we clump them all together.
Is it?
Doesn't matter if your brain's broken or your body's broken. You're all the same to me.
Okay.
That's called equality.
All right.
I'm acknowledging equality in their inequality, and that makes me woke.
I like how you come up with this stuff.
Come up. I've been studying at Cambridge. I used my white privilege.
Cambridge?
I've used my white privilege to study woke culture at Cambridge. It's in Edinburgh.
Where's Edinburgh?
I don't know.
It's in
Everyone
Scotland.
shut the fuck up.
Cambridge
Shitty
isn't in
_
Edinburgh,
screams
though.
and I are getting married in 1 week. We're heading to Seattle tomorrow. We want to see you sweet boys while we're there, and Billy too. You're even invited to be our witnesses. Also, when...
Yeah, I was going to go until I heard that M. Billy 2 line. Sorry.
You should go. You should go anyway.
Yeah,
you should go in addition to that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna, when they say "speak up now or forever hold your peace," I'm gonna speak up while holding my peace.
I'm curious. Do white people ever speak up in weddings like that? Like,
I've never seen it. I've only seen that in movies.
Yeah, is that a regular thing at black weddings?
Well, no, I've seen it at black weddings. I've never seen it, but I've never seen it at a white wedding before.
But when it's at a black wedding, what is it? Is it like somebody who's like an ex-lover or like a baby mama? How's it work?
There'd probably be some fights going on if that was the case, right?
What have you seen? Like, I want to know, because we don't actually have that here in White Wonderland.
One time was a dude's mother standing up, being like, "Don't marry her, she's a hoe." Right, and that was how it was. But then here's what's funny: the groom's ex fiance was also there, and she was trying to be like, "No, don't." Like, she's trying to pull her back and just be like, "Yeah, stop it." And then at a certain point, the mom yelled out, "And you need to be with Kendra." And then Kendra's sitting there trying to pull her back, just like, yeah, it was a great wedding, by the way. They had, crab cakes. It was delicious.
Do you think they needed to be with Kendra?
Kendra was definitely the more attractive person, but I don't know if she was the better person.
Would Kendra's family have sprung for crab cakes?
I don't know enough about Kendra, but I would venture no.
Yeah, isn't it the father of the bride that usually pays for the wedding?
That's what's generally considered. It's supposed to be the father of the bride.
Yeah, I haven't been to a lot of weddings, so I can't really speak for white weddings more than I could speak for any wedding. But now that you've brought it up, I'm questioning things that I think are probably borderline racist.
Yeah. See, now I need to know. I've never seen that happen at a white wedding before. It's like, if anybody has a problem, speak now, forever hold your peace. I've never seen a white person, not even outside of a movie. Like, is that okay? You know what? I'm taking us off track, as I often do. Ben, what's the next segment on this?
Thank you. I appreciate the assistance.
Well, white people never speak. They hold their peace until they're in private, and they talk behind your back.
That's all people, though, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
All right. Fuck. I'm trying to switch the scene now. Oh, okay.
We didn't get the Mac Weldon commercial today. I wanted to know where to get new britches from.
Yeah, you can get your britches. You can get your britches.
Yeah, but if I don't hear the commercial with the sweet Billy the Fridge voiceover, then I don't know where to get.
Springtime means kissing season. That's one of my favorite lines. Here comes antagonism. Wow. Everyone like the stream if you haven't already. Toss us a like. That's the only way we can get more viewers in here. Otherwise, talking trash about YouTube on YouTube probably doesn't make them want to promote your video.
My mom just messaged and said, white people don't invite the ones that might be a problem.
See, that's smart. I like that. That maybe that's what it is.
They're like, oh, we don't care if you're family. We don't care. You're not invited to the wedding.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that happen. Here's some more crazy Ted Nugent.
You fact checkers, someone gives an opinion or recommends proven medical treatment and it's misinformation. No. Your fact checking is misinformation. This is good information. Ted Nugent provides good, quality, honest, evidence-saturated information.
Evidence-saturated?
Oh, I love that. I need that clipped out. That Ted Nugent saying what type of information, quality information, you can only get from Ted Nugent.
Ted Nugent. And Tucker.
That's fantastic.
He likes Tucker Carlson a lot, too.
Yeah.
Those that
he does.
attempt to fact check Ted Nugent are, in fact, the misinformation dirtbags.
Not what you wanted to say.
That T-shirt up behind, he let some ice cream drip onto his chin. Like, he was eating an ice cream cone, and it just, like, dripped right there, and he hasn't wiped it off.
Like he was blowing Santa Claus, and some of the pubes got stuck to his chin?
Something like that.
How wimpy is that?
How wimpy is that?
So you don't like...
what's not wimpy? Telling the world that the fact checkers are really the misinformation, and I'm the only one saying anything correct. That's not wimpy. Let's be honest. If Ted Nugent is the source of all truth, I like being lied to.
A genuine debate? I know it's not fair when you debate me because I'll Pierce Morgan your ass and expose you for being some soulless, subservient
pierce our ass?
dirtbag from England. Not that everybody from England is a subservient, enslaved dirtbag, but there's plenty of them.
I think he said he's going to pierce my organs and ass.
Yep.
What the hell, man?
And he said you're from England.
Ted Nugent, no.
They obey immoral laws and immoral commands. Same with my great friends in Canada. And I love my friends in Britain. What a bunch of great rock and rollers there are. Great people, great hunters, great entrepreneurs, hardworking people, but they're oppressed. They're enslaved. If you're not allowed to defend yourself, you are not a free man.
Oh, it's like they don't have as many gun rights in those countries, so therefore they're enslaved.
They're enslaved.
Yeah. Just because he has like a gun boner.
I don't know. I think some of those countries are living very well.
Yeah,
they're benefiting, not being caught up in our political trap.
I would love Ted Nugent and if Donald Trump was the president and Ted Nugent was his vice president.
Oh my God!
Like it would be terrible for America, but it would just be hilarious. That would be the funniest thing to see.
See, I would only want that if they went all out. Like, instead of going to all hybrid, we had to, like, all drive monster trucks. I'd be down for that.
I want them to form a band with Ted on lead guitar and Trump as the singer. And they have to play at least one song before every press conference that they do. That would be great.
He would do it. He would do it.
Of course he would.
Yeah.
He'd be shooting flaming arrows at things. It'd be a spectacle. Back in the day when he was young, he used to play concerts in like a fucking loincloth and shit. He's crazy.
Sounds awful. That sounds like an awful concert too.
Yeah, he should just play. He should play guitar and stop running his mouth. He's a fucking idiot.
I don't know, but
people love Ted Nugent, though.
The fact checkers have been putting out misinformation against him. You say he's an idiot, but you might be believing these fact checkers.
Damn, you got me.
So welcome to the Ted Nugent Spirit Campfire, where I just reek of positive energy and love, peace and love through superior intellectual firepower. And I always challenge people to debate me. They're incapable. They're incapable.
Yeah, it's really hard to debate a crazy person that thinks that everybody is lying except you. It's very hard to debate that person. A lot of people try and debate me, and I don't even think everybody's wrong except me.
It'd be like Trumpster Bob. Debating Ted Nugent would be like debating Trumpster Bob.
I wish they were on opposing sides so we could set that up.
Oh, my God.
But they're not. They just sit there and talk about...
I bet we could talk Trumpster Bob into thinking Ted Nugent was like secretly gay and Muslim or
I
whatever.
bet we could talk Ted Nugent into doing the butthole challenge with Trumpster Bob. Well, you see, I guess I'll show you my anus, and then we could do some tasty guitar riffs.
So, I want to promote, all right, I spent 2 days in Maine with Tucker Carlson.
And we fell in love.
Yeah, this is Brokeback Fox News.
Broke Butt Mountain.
I've communicated pretty much
regularly. I quit you?
For many, many years.
2 days in
I first
in
did
Maine.
a debate. I use the term generously.
We got some
Actually,
lobsters.
Falsely. when you try to debate me, I just rip your head clean off and shit down your neck.
That's not a
with
debate.
Truth, logic, and common sense.
With true logic and common sense. I thought you actually ripped their head off and shit down their neck. With true logic and common sense. God damn. Why don't people use true logic and common sense anymore? Ted Nugent's onto something.
Upside your head. I'm so good at it. I probably should be a little embarrassed, but I'm not. I'm proud. I'm at the Alamo. I'm shooting Santa Ana's guys.
Is he like fantasizing about shooting Mexicans or something?
I think he's the last man. He's the last stand at the Alamo.
Right.
And we're all the deserters.
Do you think Ted Nugent, does he believe that he would do well in a debate scenario? Like, does he believe that?
He's saying he would literally rip the head and shit down the throats of anybody who challenged him in a debate scenario using strictly logic and true facts.
He doesn't believe this though. This is he's putting on an act,
he does believe this. He 100% believes this.
He has a pretty insanely huge ego.
Okay, all right.
Good. You Pearl Harbor me, I Nagasaki you. This is good.
This is good.
I'm a good guy.
You got to tell people you're good after you make a reference to nuclear bombing a small country.
Plus, everybody comments that I'm a funny son of a bitch. Okay, that's a given. A lot of people spit their coffee on the screen because I'm so funny. If you don't enjoy my humor, you got shit for brains. If you don't,
he's a goddamn debater.
He's a master debater.
He made the point that if you don't enjoy his humor, you've got shit for brains. Can you combat that?
Nope.
So I try to combat that with true facts and common sense and logic, and I can't. I got shit for brains, and it's probably because he ripped my head off and shit down my neck.
Enjoy Ted Nugent. You got to back off the LSD. You got to quit sprinkling it on your Cheerios. Your brains turn into
God!
LSD on
Cheerios? Like it's sugar, Ben! On your Cheerios!
Does he know what LSD does?
Fuck, he's so funny! Oh, God!
If you sprinkled LSD on Cheerios, that would be life-altering, to say the least.
Yeah.
Some baked turd.
Yeah. You would literally spend the rest of your life seeing oranges, purple horseshoes, and red balloons.
Some baked turd. A baked turd.
You're comfortably numb, which is actually uncomfortably dumb.
Oh, nice toothpick Ted over here, serving up dollops of knowledge. Proud. I'm a proud boy watching Uncle Ted.
Do you see his big, gun vault behind him? You see it? I'm guessing that's what that is. Like a big-ass gun safe?
Probably, yeah.
I guarantee you he has them in almost every room. I'm guessing this is somewhere.
I keep my guns locked in the safe. That's the best place to keep your guns, so that way you don't accidentally shoot yourself.
I don't know.
I can only imagine how many weapons Ted Nugent has. It's probably an insane amount.
I always keep a 38 special in my pocket.
Over, under. More than 200, less than 200.
More. Absolutely more. He's a rich guy, and he's paranoid, and he likes to play police officer and go on drug raids and shit with cops. He has a badge, actually.
Yeah.
He's paranoid as fuck. And this is part of his shtick too. Like that's part of his shtick as an entertainer, is that he's all pro gun.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Is if that's part of his shtick as an entertainer, how much of this is an act versus him buying?
There's no difference. He is an act. He has become. If it was ever an act, that's who he is now, because he's done it so much. That's who he is. Mm-hmm. In my opinion.
Like when he drives Uber, does he take off his mask? No, he keeps his mask on. It's the real deal.
What was his big song? Cat Scratch something?
The Cat Scratch Fever is one of them. There's a bunch of them. Like
is there? But what other songs? I know that song.
Let's pull up Wikipedia and look at like charted songs. Here, let's see.
Yeah,
that is probably the most popular one.
I don't actually listen to any Ted Nugent.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
Cash Hearts Fever. I didn't know it was his.
There's one called Stranglehold.
I think I've heard that, but I couldn't tell you any of the lyrics.
He's not the singer in a lot of his songs.
Yeah. Double Live Gonzo sounds like a porn. Penetrator sounds like a porn.
These are the albums.
Little Miss Dangerous sounds like an illegal porn. If You Can't Lick 'em sounds like a porn.
And then he was in the Damn Yankees, which was really popular.
Free for All sounds like a porn.
A
lot of his album titles also could be porn.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like all rock from that time period, though. Wasn't there an album called Goblin Cock?
I don't know, dude.
I don't think it's Ted Nugent's, but
he had a few. He had like more than a few songs that charted in the mid to late 70s. That was that style of music. So he's living off those royalties and whatever else he does.
Yeah,
like the touring and there's not much touring. There hasn't been. Anyway,
Goblin Cock is a band, not a song or album name. Okay. I knew there was something.
I want to remind everyone that we are doing 3 shows this week, and this is show number 2. We're trying to reach this goal. We have another show in 2 days. So if you can like the stream, that helps. But if you got a couple bucks to throw our way, you can do that.
Throw a couple butts their way, guys.
If you got a couple butts, at least spread one of those sets of cheeks. Let us in.
There you go.
Tip train.
Throw some asses this way.
Yes. Just the
you
tip
guys
train.
work for us in this environment. You answer to us, and I'm asking that you do not pass this policy
This is a city council Karen, I guess? I don't know.
Virginia.
Thank you so
in
much,
this
Ms.
county.
Thomas. We do appreciate you.
That's sweet.
Phil McCracken.
Oh, no. Phil McCracken?
Is he going to come up and talk?
Phil McCracken.
Well, he's not going to come.
Sook Mahidik.
Is Sook going to be here? Is nobody showing up today because of COVID? What's going on?
Sook Mahidik.
Choo-choo.
Ophelia McHawk.
Ophelia McCawk.
Ophelia McHawk.
Ophelia McCawk.
No, he just not catching none of these.
Eileen Dover.
Eileen Dover. How could you not get that? Eileen Dover's like, that's the one Bart Simpson did back in 1989 to Moe's Tavern. Like, we know that.
Eileen Dover. Don Kiddick.
Don Kiddick.
Don Kiddick.
Don Kiddick.
Wayne Kerr. Wayne Kerr.
Oh, God. I think Don Kiddick is my favorite.
Yeah.
Don Kiddick.
I think you sent this to me.
Yeah, these are some good old boys. Ted Nugent's Campground. With some good old boys. We're just shooting some things. Get him, shooter. Get him, shooter.
Oh, God. He almost blew his head off.
Yeah.
Almost.
You know what? The NRA's version of musical chairs is so much of Duck Duck Goose is so much better than the one I played in school. It's amazing.
That was really bad. These motherfuckers should be playing paintball or something.
They should be playing apologize to their family, because I guarantee you this has been a series of unfortunate events for the last 30 years of their life. They should have stayed home, raised their children, not played shooting guns at the frickin' Ted Nugent Park and Farm.
Can I see that video one more time? It's very short. I'm
kind of don't want to know. I don't know if I should play it again. Should I?
I mean,
Okay, wait, no, well, yeah, I don't want your channel to get, flagged or nothing.
It's just cute. It's just cute.
Duck, duck, boom. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it could have been very bad, but
yes, like literally his hat gets shot off the top of his head.
Yeah, if he had a tight,
that was almost an E-Bombs World clip.
If his hat was big enough to fit his fat head, that could have been bad. Luckily, it was crested up on the top, perched like a whippoorwill.
Poor bastard. Okay, all right.
They were playing.
He learned nothing. They played that again later.
They were playing like tactical dorks. They're like,
yeah, they were like, now I'll kneel down. All right, then I'll shoot.
Yeah,
with two hands,
and I'll shoot directly over your head, and I'll stand up right into the gunfire. Dum da dum dum, dum da dum dum dum.
I don't know. Like, maybe it's sexist and evil, right? But like, I feel like women, women just sort of like adapt to the men around them and hold their political views.
That is okay to say, but do you know how many guys I know that became vegans just because they started dating a vegan woman?
Yeah.
Or how many guys I know who will completely like change their views because a woman's views are stronger? Their religion.
Yeah.
They people change depending on who has the stronger personality.
Yeah,
that happens very often.
I have a friend that became a very devout born again Christian because his wife gave fantastic head.
Dude, honestly, that's worth converting for.
Time now and shit is ridiculous. He's super duper knows the Bible like front to back, top to bottom. Like, bruh, just is the head that good? If
I was with a girl and it was important for her for me to convert to her religion, and she sucked championship levels of dang dang, I'd fucking read the Bible or whatever I had to do to get in. I don't care. It's top tier blowjobs over here, fam. A lot of women don't know how to do a bad blowjob right, let alone a freaking top tier championship blowjob.
Like, I don't know, like I've dated a lot of feminist girls. Like, my type is alt girls, right? Like, I think they're really hot, and I always go.
Is that your type? Alt girls, girls that are altered from the word raised boys and then transition to girls. Is that what he means by alt girl?
I don't think that's what he's talking about.
T-girl.
Yeah, when he said alt girls, I'm not entirely sure what he meant.
I think he's talking like
alt-right girls.
No. I think he's talking, like the fucking like blue hair and that kind of shit, like
like black hair and blue eyes. Oh my god,
black hair.
That is right in my league, right? And they're all feminist. And after 2 days, after one day, they realize that I'm not just joking and being ironic. And after 2 days, they are like crazy wignets, and we gotta kind of like, we gotta chill them out a little bit.
I've radicalized girls too before.
Yeah, it's every single time. It's every single time, and I don't care how feminist they are before.
Maybe it's because the fact that they were so woke on feminism was because all they had was a freaking female influence empowering them, and the second they had a masculine influence paying attention to them, they switched over because they were lost.
If I type in alt girl in Google image search, this is what comes up.
Oh, don't go down. That one girl's got her leg up on the counter. A dick could flop out. Are these all trans women?
No, they're not trans.
Alternative fashion.
Right.
Oh.
Gotcha. He said he likes to date alt girls that are super woke, and then they date him, and then they become like super conservative wing nuts. That's what he's saying.
You mean he thinks he's powerful for changing girls whose entire existence has been formed based on Hot Topic apparel? You feel powerful? So switching a Hot Topic girl over to think men aren't all that bad because you started paying attention to them? That's all you have to do. Women are only feminists because they don't have a good man around.
I don't want to date a woman who's willing to stop listening to My Chemical Romance and start listening to Ted Nugent because of this guy. That would just disappoint me. That disappoints me on so many different levels. But anyway, I'm sorry. Continue.
The grocery
Although
store.
I would like to see Ted Nugent make a comic book that gets optioned as a Netflix series and see what that show is, because I really like the what's the My Chemical Romance show on Netflix?
They have an anime?
Umbrella Academy. Thank you.
Oh, is that My
girl-
Chem?
Yes.
Weird.
Look around
Yeah.
for girls I can date. It's like, bro, no, you just gotta like make yourself to a point where you're not like some simpering little fucking dweebus, and you can actually like affect women, like if you're like,
You can
oh, we need
affect women.
Sorry if I'm just fucking ranting here.
No,
but,
fucking crack is the
Say
whole point.
something. You can rant, but say something.
Yeah, but like,
Don't stop to apologize mid-rant,
like all
you
these
prick.
guys are like, oh fuck, I just need this traditional girl and shit like that, and I believe in traditional values. It's like, but if you're like a fat loser, like if you're a fat loser, you're not really fulfilling the traditional girl's like idea of a man, are you? You're like a fat loser rather than like
and if you're
the
a hot
strong...
loser, you're not fulfilling her traditional values either. Very few women like any loser that's just a loser. If you're a rich loser or a hot loser, you have to be really fucking hot. But even then, you probably have to play the guitar or something too. Like there's a bunch of hot losers that are just hot and losers, and they're not getting very far. They get swiped, they get fucked, and they get discarded. If you have any sort of depth, doesn't matter if you're fat, short, stupid, whatever you are. If you have some sort of depth, you could be actually physically, mentally disabled. But if you're interesting, you're in.
Did you know Jared came back and made a video?
I definitely didn't know. I know now apparently that he didn't. I care not.
Let's see what he says.
How the hell are you guys? My name's Jared Acock. I've had many aliases. I guess Jared Genesis is my most known one. Thank you, Keemstar, for that. Oh God, gotta love that guy, huh? I pray for my haters.
At the time, your name was Alpha Genesis anyway.
It's okay, that's how God trained me. But, guys, I want you to know that it's pretty much it for me on here. I thought that I'd be coming back, and I guess I just wanted to make this a goodbye video. Because of the pandemic, and because of other factors in my life right now, which I don't really feel like going into. It looks like I'm pretty much just going to go ahead and have an early retirement. And honestly, that's really not a bad thing, after the shit that I went through. Trying to get my camera right here. This laptop is fuckered.
He's not in his shitty, dirty room.
But I guess that's the best we're going to get. What's up, guys? Hey, it's been a while.
How long ago was this uploaded?
I think maybe like a few days ago. Let me double check.
So before he was Jared Genesis, he was Alpha Genesis.
Originally, he was he had all these different names. Like he was Punky J at first, but when he was Jared Genesis back in the day on DP, we found his Jared Genesis channel, and then EFAP, which is a really popular show. Actually, this was a month ago. This video is a month old. He made it on July 31st.
Well, I'm glad he hasn't came back since making this. A lot of times you see guys post retirement videos and they're back a couple days later.
He's been gone for a long time, though. This is the first video in over a year.
That last guy is so alpha he turns interesting girls boring. Also, boo bye Gerard, you dork.
Guys, I'm going to make this video short and sweet for you. We're in trying times right now. And I just want you guys to know that I'm praying for all of you. I still believe there's hope in humanity. We're just in very dark times right now. And the forces that be, I'm just going to say this, they're trying to cause division within us in every single way possible. Our number one enemy is not each other. All right, guys, it's the government. It's, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, the powers that be. They're the ones.
Wait, is he saying the government is the Illuminati? Like they are one and the same?
Well, I mean, that's the idea, right?
Oh, okay.
But not when Trump was running.
Yeah, the idea is that the government is the Illuminati when you're not happy with the government.
Gotcha. Okay, you know what? That tracks with every black barbershop I've ever been in. Continue.
Drinks. And I'm sorry for those of you who can't see that. I know for some of you I simply can't wake you up, but I will tell you in time you will eventually see the truth, and I hope that it won't be, too late for you when you do. I did my best to try to educate people on what's going on.
Is that what you were doing?
He was trying to educate the people.
He was trying to
He did his best.
people.
I'm glad he's out of that bedroom. I'm glad he's obviously hasn't been missing any meals.
It looks like fat Elijah Wood.
Yeah, our guy hasn't been starving somewhere.
He's put on like 25 to 50.
And I'm glad he's committed to not coming back to YouTube. These are all good things.
On.
I hope he's not talking to underage girls online. And if that's the case, then live your life.
Unfortunately, guys, I'm just going to say this. We're in very dark times. Also, I don't want this video to get pulled because I know just how strong the algorithm is now and what they can pick up.
Oh.
But I will just say that, guys, I tried to warn you. I tried to warn all of you on what was going on, but none of you took me seriously.
I wonder if it was because you were always wearing the same shirt for 3 weeks until it literally disintegrated off your body, leaving nothing but slop stains.
Yeah.
Or if it was the big giant mess behind you, mixture of dirt, garbage, toys, and I think fat blankets. I don't know. Maybe we didn't take you serious because every time you would say something, by the end of your statement, it would completely change, and you'd admit to not knowing what you were talking about in the very first place. I don't know why we didn't take you serious. Maybe it was because you were being trolled all the time, falling into traps, sending dick pics to underage girls who you thought were underage, but they weren't because there were people trolling you. Maybe that's why we didn't take you seriously. Maybe we didn't take you seriously because you screamed at your own father, had a freak out with your own freaking dad, showed no respect when you live in his house at 30 years old. Maybe we didn't take you seriously because you change your name every fucking time you get caught being a fool. Come back to the internet thinking you can convince everybody that you were a changed man. You never were. Now you're here back and you're saying you're not going to come back, and I want to take you seriously because I don't want you back. I really don't.
Our freedoms are dying by the day. Guys, listen, we're in a lot of shit right now. And I'm sorry that I wasn't here to try to help, but I know there are still some of you soldiers out there on the front lines. And by the way, I just want to say, dude, if you're on YouTube, just get the hell off. This site sucks. There's plenty of other sites now that need you.
Like
YouTube
what?
is corporate garbage. It always has been. It was never great. YouTube always sucked, in my opinion. Even the memes from like 2007 were stale.
They were stale when they first started.
Yeah, even the memes from like Daniel coming out of the dentist and telling his little brother he couldn't feel his mouth. Like,
I can't
stale
feel
meme, dude.
anything.
That Fred kid's totally stale meme. Like, yeah, John Cena's your dad. Whatever. We've seen it all before, man. Stale meme.
Tourette's guy, and a few others, but yeah, I don't
Tourette's
regret
guy was fantastic.
Not starting at the beginning. I know some people think that they're OG. It's like, bro, you were on YouTube. I'm sorry, you were never cool. I'm just being honest. But anyway, listen, guys, I want you to know that, like, during my break, I've had a lot of time to think, and looking at the other side, seeing other people get hated on YouTube, I realize now that, like, I took shit too personally, and I understand why people may have thought that, like, I was a triggered kind of person,
You threatened to, like, murder someone.
While yelling at your own father, being triggered by him telling you to chill out.
Yeah.
Like, that's why we thought you were a triggered person, because it fell off from just being online to actually in your own household, to the point where you got your computer taken away for 9 months. Is this still why he's been gone from that incident? Or did he come back at one point?
He came back kind of like this, where you uploaded one video, but then he said where he was moving to and all that shit. It's like, you should not be telling people that.
Jigglypuff or whatever. But I see now that as sad as this is, people just like to hate. And I was thinking like it was just me kind of shit, but I see it on all kinds of channels, and honestly, it makes me feel better. Like, it did kind of give me a happy boner. You know, oh, hope that my video ain't getting removed after that word, but just knowing that, like, I wasn't the only one going through it, because I will admit there were times where I did become self-conscious. But when I look at all these YouTubers, man, you know, people like Wings, people like DSP, King Cobra, people like that, you know,
King Cobra would not like you.
it's just it's amazing just how much hate they get. But
I told you
I
of
guess that's just
age,
the
internet
bro.
girlfriend.
You know, it's just the internet, bro. It's crazy though, man, and it sucks that it's like that, but I guess that's just how humans are. You know, the internet is an escape, and it allows you to pretty much vent your problems
And create more problems by preying on people who present themselves as underage. That's the big problem. One you created, the internet facilitated. Do we kill the internet because people like you can use it to do illegal things? No, we deal with people like you. The internet is a brilliant platform where we can broadcast Drunken Peasants every day YouTube allows us.
No.
You know, to those of you who attacked me, I can just say this, like, listen, man, it was never my goal to, like, trigger people, and I'm sorry for those of you that did have a serious problem with me. I mean, I'm still baffled by it to this day, the amount of hate that I did get, but I understand. Like, people did have misconceptions about me, and I get it. But aside from that, you know, like, videos that I would make just on opinions of things, it was baffling the amount of hate that I got. But I understand it now. People, they just are very...
I understand it. People didn't understand when I said I could date somebody between the age 9 and 90. Remember, they didn't understand what I meant by that. I meant I would date a 9-year-old, but I probably couldn't get consent from even a 90-year-old, is what I was saying.
Remember the Boogie videos, too?
Yeah, threatening to do things to Boogie's then wife.
Yeah.
And
you prick.
Well, I have so many questions, but I'll save them for later.
It sucks that it's like that, but that's just how it is, and that's just how people
Who would
are.
win in a fight, Jared or Rev? Well,
so,
Rev would
you know,
probably
looking back.
Rev would probably win because Rev's had to spar with Shani for what, 6 years now? 3 years.
I see now that, like,
it's a good sparring partner.
I did take things too personal, and I guess it did kind of get me into trouble. But guys, listen, I just wanted to say it's been real. You know, I'm probably not gonna ever come back. I'm probably not even gonna have internet in my future.
That's awesome.
I just think social media is dumb. I think that most people who use social media are fake.
Cool.
But I just wanted to say goodbye.
They were
to
fake
you guys.
because they were pretending to be 14-year-old girls, and you sent them dick pics. That was fake. Most of those people were fake because they were trolling you.
Yeah, that was the thing that I was going to ask about. But you just said it, so now I'm okay. So
yeah,
okay. I don't know much about Jared Genesis, so that is.
People were approaching Jared Genesis under the idea that they were 14, 15 years old, and he volunteered his nudes, unsolicited penis pics, after they'd already told him they were 15 or whatever.
Yep.
It's like so a 15-year-old messaged Jared Genesis.
Someone pretending to be a 15-year-old. They were posing as a 15-year-old. For all they told him, for all he knew, they were a 15-year-old.
And he just randomly sent them dick pics, like, just out of the blue.
Where was Chris Hansen? He was busy fighting Onision.
Yeah, and
thank
being
God,
a scammer.
thank God he took down Onision.
Yeah.
And just to let you know that I had fun, and I hope you had fun with me too. You know, and I'm praying for all of you guys because we're in dark times right now. And you know, the number one trick of the devil is simply, guys, to make you live in fear, because that keeps you from thinking for yourself.
No, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. Yep. Making you live in fear was top 10, maybe.
I think that he plants thoughts in your head, thoughts that aren't really yours.
I don't know. I worship the devil. He plants thoughts in my bed. thoughts. Like
that hole over there. I know. I got you. I got you.
I just had to explain that.
For example, there were people who said things to me I know wasn't really them. I know it was just their inner demons. You can take that literally or figuratively. It doesn't really matter. But many of us do live with actual demons. And, like I said, man, I took things too personal. And also, I'll admit, sometimes I had trouble too. Keeping my demons to myself. And,
good admitting. I hope you're working on that.
I said some pretty fucked up shit to some people, and to those people, I would just say that I'm sorry that I got to that point.
I hope he's referring to the penis pics to underage people.
I mean, I'm surprised some people took me as literally as they did, but
literally sending penis pics to somebody that was underage.
And people would like interview and be like, "Hey, are you just joking when you say all that stuff?" And you'd be like, "No, I really feel that way." So yeah, they took you literally because you basically said, "Yeah, take me literally."
Like if I 100% knew that it was Chris Hansen and the decoy on the other end of my messages, I don't even know if I could bring myself to send a dick pic as a joke. If I 100% knew without any doubt that it was them, I'd be like, no, that's incriminating. Right. Even if I wanted to be on the show.
Yeah.
Like even if I was trying to troll, I'd be like, that's actually psycho. Maybe I'll just not send a dick pic. Maybe I'll say let's meet up and not try to make it so I could be on the show, so I could actually sit down and eat some cookies and have some Kool-Aid. I would love to get to that point, but I don't know if I could get there without presenting myself as a pedo, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
It's cool, man. Like it's whatever, bro. It is what it is, dude. At the end of the day, YouTube is really a place that should just be for people who want to say their opinions on things, and not idiots like PewDiePie, these corporate tools. Those are the people that ruined YouTube.
Not these idiots like
those
PewDiePie.
Are the people that steal all the views.
PewDiePie's a good YouTuber. He understands how to reinvent himself when he has to.
These corporate shells.
Good for PewDiePie.
These regurgitators. Idiots like Review Tech USA and RGT85, people that just regurgitate video game news.
Oh my
people
God.
People who don't have a brain of their own. YouTube was never meant to be those people.
That's all it was meant to be. Those people are the you in YouTube.
I just gotta say this, like, if YouTube never went corporate, I'd probably still be on because I would have had a fan base that would have backed me up. What? And I probably would have gotten better because I would have gotten more support.
Your fan base was trolls.
Yeah.
They would only pretend to be your friends.
I was just about to ask, like, how much of his fan base is people, like, how many of his viewers and subscribers are people that hate watch him or, like, lol cow watch him?
97%.
Like people like, man, he's making great points.
With 100% sincerity, the most actual fans that agreed with his points that he ever had was after Keemstar tweeted a video of him saying that he would date an 8-year-old, and then a bunch of actual minor attracted people followed him sincerely.
We went into his Discord.
And they all sounded like they had some development issues.
Yeah.
And they said, well, actually, the 13-year-old mind.
You're like, no, shut up. Stop. I want you to stop and realize how messed up your life is. Forget about all the stuff you were about to say about 13-year-old minds. Forget about that. Your life is so messed up that you're turning to Jared Genesis as a figure of guidance. That's how you know your brain is busted.
Yeah, that's it's like there's no good. Like if your OnlyFans are actual pedophiles, that I feel like you have to readjust. You have to.
I don't think that's against the OnlyFans terms of service.
It's like the one thing they don't allow.
They also don't allow poo-poo pee-pee stuff. They don't allow animal stuff. They have a nice list of stuff they don't allow on OnlyFans.
See, look at that. The more you know.
Yeah. I make sure not to do poo-poo pee-pee on my OnlyFans. But if you guys want customs, hit up my OnlyFans. OnlyFans.com/BillyTheFridge, and I'll send you customs. for a price.
On Monty's OnlyFans, he paints in the nude and sits on like birthday cakes.
Do you think Monty's?
I don't really know what this. I don't know what the significance is of sitting on the birthday cakes. I just know he does. They
I 100%.
He's making money.
I 100% when OnlyFans first started was thinking about turning mine into a cake sitting OnlyFans strictly.
Inspired me to do.
I love cake.
I
farts.
just never got the support or the inspiration. And
You
that's
think
why
Monty's
most
ever
of my
like
videos,
just looked in a mirror and painted himself naked while painting himself, like using him as his own new model?
I know for a fact that he's done that many times.
I love
or
that.
simply just rants. For those of you guys who are wondering, there you go. But that's pretty much it, guys. Shit happened. Life happens, and I'm not mad about it. I was gonna say that like I was on YouTube for 7 years, and I'm honestly surprised I even lasted that long, bro. Like, holy shit, 7 years with my fucking ass.
You got banned multiple times. You left multiple times. You came back multiple times.
You got tricked by Shabisky into showing porn on your own channel and getting it deleted.
It wasn't even tricked by Shabisky. He tricked himself into it to try and trick Shabisky. And listen to these words very carefully. Listen to these words very carefully. And Shabisky outsmarted him.
Also, Shabisky's birthday just passed.
Happy late birthday, Bisky.
For Shabisky. Well, okay, wait. How did Shabisky trick Jared Genesis, aka Alpha Genesis, aka I don't know all
Punky,
his
Punky J?
Punky J. That's a terrible name. Terrible. That's a pedophile name.
Yeah, it really is not a good name.
It's not a good name. That sounds like he has a van with blacked out windows. How did Shabisky trick him into playing porn on
Shabisky was restreaming his live stream channel and making fun of him, cracking little jokes at him, and Jared Genesis was like, "Oh, guys, I'm going to take one for the team. I'm going to get him shut down. I'm going to stream actual porn on my channel, and he'll restream it, and he'll get banned. I'm taking one for the team, guys." He started to play actual porn on his YouTube live stream, and Shabisky heard him say it because he was watching the live stream, and Shabisky said, "I'm just going to cut the video feed." And he cut the video feed. And then Jared Genesis watched a bunch of porn on his own channel, and his fans were like, "Hey, he's not watching. He's not watching. You're watching for no reason." And Jared's like, "Well, he must have got him for a little bit, right?" No, you didn't get any of it. You announced your plan before you put it into action. Shabisky simply took the camera off, and he lost his channel immediately afterwards.
Hilarious. That is, I don't give Shabisky the credit he deserves that often, but I want to make sure that he gets that one specifically. That was good on him. Good on him. Bad on Jared Genesis for just for saying what his plan was out loud before. Bruh. He's like a supervillain in a child's cartoon.
That's pretty amazing in itself. But you know what, guys? I just wanted to say that I wish you all the best of luck. And I'm sorry that I probably won't be coming back, but I did have a lot of fun with you guys. And, I just pray that YouTube will one day be great again. I still watch YouTube on my TV. It is
yeah, because your computer got taken away, right?
But
by your mom and dad, even though you're like 35.
Completely destroyed by corporations, Mama Susan.
He found out, because he's a big fan of like Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles and that kind of stuff. And he found out that the Green Ranger had a martial arts dojo in his town. And he went in there talking a big game, and the Green Ranger had one of his students beat the shit out of him. Like he got in the cage. He came in like looking to spar. He went in running his mouth like he was gonna beat somebody in sparring. Just some rando off the street.
Baby, she said
when I used to train, we used to have people that would come in all the time and try that shit. They would come in and be like, "Oh yeah, I just watched the Steven Seagal movie, so I know how to do kung fu." I'm
Would
like,
you
all right,
whoop him?
so much wrong in the sentence you just said, and then they want to fight, and then they would always have them fight like that white belt that's been there for like 3 months, and then white belt would just wash them like 100% of the time, like 100% of the time it would happen. It's amazing. I would very much love to see that. Does anybody have a video of that fight?
Oh,
No,
we only heard him talk about it. I don't know if there was an actual video.
Eyewitness testimony too.
Yeah,
from
the
other
person
people.
who was there that fought him, I think, would tweeted about it.
Yeah, I think so.
Bebe Chi says, you said it was never great, Jared. He literally said it was never great earlier. Now that he's saying YouTube's been great. That's literally the law of Jared.
Yeah.
He starts out by saying one thing, and by the end of the video, almost every time, he's contradicting it to the other side.
Yes.
It's a phenomenon that actually exists within the majority of his videos.
Hannibal, I'll show you some of his martial arts skills, though, if you want to.
Yeah,
see
you might
that.
get scared. You might be shook.
Hold on, I'll
People
finish
like
this while I
that,
grab
and,
it.
You know, it is what it is, dude. So
I hate the phrase "it is what it is."
YouTube was
It
never
is what
great,
it
though.
is.
That's the thing. YouTube was never great. So
It is
really,
what
I'm
you
just
make
hoping
it.
that other sites sort of take off when it comes to the whole video sharing stuff. But anyways, guys, I always seem to end videos at the 10-minute mark, so I guess I'll just keep it traditional here. It's been real, y'all. You know, I want you to know that I had fun. And to my haters, I would just say, dude, like, just know that I never thought I was better than you. I know some of you were jealous of me, but you guys, some of you, I think you just haven't found your true potential. And I pray that you do find it. I do. I want you to know that, man. And I love all you guys. I don't have any hate in my heart.
Pause it for 1 second. Pause it for 1 second. He said, I know there's a lot of people that were jealous of me because they haven't reached their full potential.
Yeah.
Just brilliant. Okay, that is good. Okay, all right, continue. I'm sorry.
All those people who are jealous of me.
I want that on a T-shirt.
They're jealous of me because they haven't reached their full potential. Yeah, I'm living in my parents' house and I'm can't be trusted on the internet, but you know, I'm at my full potential.
Anyways, guys, I better end the video now. Keep it traditional. 10 minutes, a little bit over, but thank you all for watching, and God bless you guys. Take care. All
right,
what
check.
Does keep it traditional mean? What is it? What is
Who
that?
knows? Check this. And yes, he cuts his own hair.
Can you critique on the form, Hannibal?
Yes. Yes.
You're a professional. Could you tell us right now? Should we be scared? Should we stop talking trash?
I'd like to see more, please.
All right. He's getting tired though. There's not much more left.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's pregnant. Look at him. No more gas left in the tank?
Is this the trailer for Shang-Chi?
Yes.
This is Shame-Chi.
You know, that should be a thing. Somebody, we should just have a bunch of people just take the trailer for Marvel's Shang-Chi and then just splice it with bad martial arts footage from YouTube. Just splice it in, right? Just keep the same trail of music and just put their bad karate on screen or their bad whatever, whatever you want to call. What discipline do you think this is? It's supposed to be some version of kung fu, right?
It says Baiquan, Baiquan.
Oh, I didn't realize he was trained in Baiquan.
Yeah.
See, I was comparing this to
Don't mess with him.
karate. I was looking at this Sana Chukata.
Oh, you mean like Mark Connors?
Yeah, I thought he was a Mark Connors type, but now that I know this is Bai Kwang Kui, this is totally different. I didn't realize it was Bai Kwang Kui.
Terrible. Just
I ride by Quan Qui.
Do you want to? I saw this video earlier today and I was laughing my ass off. It's a confrontation between Trumpster Bob and Tommy Sotomayor.
Ooh. Two guys who I think thrive on the butthole challenge.
Martial arts.
Hadouken.
Yeah.
Kyle's theme goes with everything, though.
It does.
It's actually proven. It goes with literally everything.
I would like to see like two people walking down the aisle getting married, but to Giles' theme.
Yeah. Nobody would stand up and speak their piece at that point.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something. All of y'all full of shit. Because you sit up there and tried to call me gay when the majority of people say I'm anti-gay. So that's stupid that you said it. Now,
you're going to tell me that you're not libertarian?
Hold on. You're going to tell me that I'm not gay? I'm anti-gay all the time, and I still want to look at everybody's butthole. You can be. It's the duality of man, okay? You can be anti-gay and flaming at the same time.
And you're not pro-LGBT?
No, I'm not. Look at the words going up on the side. No, before you finish, when you make proclamations, you probably should do the research. Now, I understand you're trying to get views and hits, so I get it.
I don't care about that. We care about who's real and who not, and that's it.
Okay, so you're not real, because you said things about me. You are not real. You literally said things about me that you didn't research. There's a big old.
I did research it. I see you on all these fake ass shows, sir. I see you. Now, let me finish before you move on.
No. Let me finish.
You're very good at saying something and then avoiding a response.
No, I'm not avoiding. I'm telling you, there's a petition you can look up right now that says I'm anti-gay and they want to get me off the internet. Look it up.
I don't care about that. I've got probably 10 billion petitions.
You don't care about facts. Go ahead. What's your question?
Have you ever had people like as big as
just because there's a petition that claims something doesn't prove either side right or wrong. Petitions can be just as jaded and wrong as you are.
He's also very proud to be anti. He's like, hey,
oh my God.
Like, I'm so anti-LGBTQ that there are petitions going around to get me off the internet. That is a point of pride for Tommy Sotomayor.
So Tommy Sotomayor went on Dave Rubin's show and didn't know Dave Rubin was gay, and there's a video out there of him finding out Dave Rubin's gay, and he's like, Dave Rubin is gay? And he's like, I shook his hand.
But so many people who are in the closet are terribly anti-gay. They're deflecting.
So what's your argument that you're making here?
My argument is that just because you're anti-gay doesn't mean you're not gay.
Okay.
Like literally, people act
I don't
anti-gay.
think anyone here is saying that though. I don't.
Well, Tommy Sotomayor is literally saying, "How can I be gay?" There's petitions out there that say I'm anti-gay, and that's literally not proof that you're not gay. You could be anti-gay because you're trying to stay in the closet and don't want to be found out, so you're overcompensating. Literally comes down to the lady doth protest too much. The same mindset.
Yeah, I mean, he may or may he doesn't give me gay vibes, but maybe he is. I don't know.
I'm after you and everybody you know.
I don't know who Sunlight is.
Of course, because you don't know shit about the right side or the left side of the globalists.
What? No, because I don't look out. Look, let me tell you something, because I don't look out to what y'all white folks doing. Ain't none of my fucking business.
It ain't white folk. This is globalist that includes all colored people.
Well, I don't know who he is. So just because I don't know who people are doesn't mean that I'm not as good as you, because I just named some people you didn't know who they were.
Morgan Freeman was globalist. Did you know that?
So Morgan Freeman
was globalist and belonged to the International Democratic Party.
Just still means we don't travel in the same circle, because I don't know this person. That's not my fight. My fight is I have a group in America who are misnamed, but that's what we're called, black people. And in black people, we are struggling not because of what anybody else is doing, but what we're doing to ourselves.
Yeah, so that's Tommy's shtick.
Pause. I'm glad you paused. Just real quick. Every Wednesday when we have the black people meetings, Morgan Freeman is there. I've never seen Tommy Sotomayor. That's all I'm saying.
So I would rather teach my people to fix themselves first before we even look at the globalists. We got to look up. We got to fix on a local level.
How can you do that when you're a beta male?
How can you fix your local community?
When you're a beta male.
You can do that as a beta male. Matter of fact, starting out locally is the perfect starting point for a beta male. Work your way up to global. You shouldn't start global. You're a freaking beta male.
Okay, so you're just gonna just throw out words, sir? Well, how can you do this when you're a dumbass, uneducated hillbilly?
You are.
I'm a better man when you're a dumbass, uneducated hillbilly living in your grandmama's house.
That's okay. You can claim that. Look here.
My grandmama's been dead. I should have inherited this house by now.
See you as somebody who's another separatist. That's all you're doing is separating people based upon race and color.
There's a man who keeps calling people beta males. There's a man who's done nothing but
Let me tell you something. First of all, you're not a preacher. You don't even go to church. And if you truly got a virgin butthole, you'll take Trumpster Bob's butthole challenge because I say you got a $7
about my ass. Nobody's gayer than you, dude. No straight man wants to see
my butthole's this big around, dude. I'll show my butthole.
My butthole's this big around, dude.
I love it.
Right here, right now, live feed. Let's turn around and show our buttholes and spread them on.
If you show your ass, I'm out.
Butthole.
Sir, if you show your ass, I'm out. And maybe you need to learn something about homosexuality.
Because you're jealous because you're a homosexual.
Hold on, sir. Maybe you need to know something about homosexuality. There's a pitcher and a catcher. So the pitcher.
Dude, I know all about them fucking.
I bet you do.
You can't tell me about them fucking hillbilly
I bet you do. Well, the pitcher has a tight asshole, dumbass.
Not necessarily.
Jesus Christ.
Not necessarily. I love
Jesus Christ.
I love Tommy's gay knowledge coming out right now. Rather than just disavowing the conversation, he's getting into the trench with Trumpster Bob, and he's saying, do you understand what a pitcher does? A pitcher has a tight asshole. He does the fucking. Tommy, I would see as a pitcher type. He probably does have a tight asshole, and he's probably telling that to Bob because he knows from experience that he likes to fuck the boy butts, not to be fucked in his own. I can see that from Tommy.
Whoever's listening to this guy, whoever's a fan of this guy, listen to what he just said.
The pitcher is going to do his share of catching.
Bob has the knowledge too.
Bob's like, look, I used to do some pitching in my day.
Sometimes you feel like doing the catching.
But every once in a while, you got to turn around and have someone hit it home.
How does this work for like gay women?
Gay women? They just put on dicks. They just strap them on.
Okay.
They're like, look.
I was wondering, like, Tommy Sotomayor was like, he skipped over that whole. Okay.
Like a woman doesn't have a dick, so like they pretty much just have to choose a side. Like they're like, do I want to dominate these little girls I'm with, or do I want to be dominated? So, like their holes are they have a hole that's not a butthole, right? So their vaginas are probably adequate enough for the majority of lesbian relationships. I speak on this as a lesbian.
Just because you're a pitcher don't mean you.
I understand that works with you guys up there in Deliverance.
Last time you was in prison, you was doing all the catching. I guarantee you
I was never in prison. I was never in prison, sir. But
you were in jail, not prison.
But you had dreams about it, didn't you?
I had dreams about going to prison. Why is so much stuff out of a straight man's mouth about gay shit? Seriously.
Look, if you got a virgin butthole, you got no problem with proving it.
If I got a virgin butthole,
or a gynecologist or a nurse or your own damn doctor.
Wait, no. Let's break down what you said. You said if I have a virgin butthole, I would have, and I'm not gay, I would have no problem showing another man my asshole. That's what you just said, right?
The entire world, men, women, everybody.
Men, women, everybody.
Okay.
I like how Bob makes it not gay by saying no, you're showing them women and children too.
He didn't say children, but he did say everybody.
Yeah.
If you want, I like Trumpster Bob low-key owning Tommy Sotomayor right now. Like Tommy Sotomayor is legit agitated right now, and it is hilarious to me. This might be my favorite thing I've ever seen on the internet.
But Tommy is bringing up great points to combat all this. He's hitting you with like, look, your butthole. He's really taking it seriously. He's like, your butthole's not going to be stretched out if you're the one fucking the boy butts. Like if you don't put stuff up your ass, you're gonna have a tight butthole. He's like looking at this logistically.
I think Bob is winning this one. I think Bob has this.
I definitely got.
Yeah, I think like look, Bob won the last time I was on Drunken Peasants, we watched Trump to Bob whoop ass, right? Dan the Karate Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He beat that dude up, and now
Mark.
he's turning up, and now he's like mentally beating up Tommy Sotomayor. Trump's the Bob. He's my guy. We're gonna have to have him on the shit show. He reached out to us, and you know what? We might have to set that up now.
All right.
Let's see.
Bob is literally how G-Man thinks he is. God.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, then. If you want to prove to me you ain't gay, you'll suck my dick.
No.
No.
Because I'd have to be gay to
If you
suck your
want to
dick.
prove to me you ain't gay, you will suck my dick right now.
So, in other words, you call sucking another man's dick not being gay?
You call looking at another man's asshole straight.
You faggot with sweet lips in your butthole. You can stick one
You
of these
call looking at
motherfuckers
another
up that
man's
butthole of
asshole
yours.
straight.
That's why you don't take the Trumpster Bob
Where did you
butthole
grow
challenge. You can't
up at?
win. Your butthole's too big. Your
Dude, there's a
butthole's too
reason.
big. The only men who don't like the concept of my butthole challenge are men that want to be preachers with buttholes this fucking big around who want to fucking rape little boys.
Okay, you know what I'm
What?
That's why he was saying how small his booty hole was. He was like, that's why my booty hole is this small. Because he was trying, that was Trumpster Bob's way of saying he's not gay because look at how small my booty hole is. That's the logic. That's that Trump. That's that Trumpster Bob logic.
No, this is the logic. This is the logic I have here. Judging the two arguments, Tommy Sotomayor is a dom. He's a top. He's a top because he believes there's obviously a chance of being gay without having a stretched out butthole. And Trumpster Bob is a bottom because he can't even fathom being gay without having his sphincter ruined. Like, that's all this tells me.
You know what I'm going to do right now? Hold on a second. I'm going to look in your comment section and see how many of your own fans believe that what you're
These
saying.
ain't my fans, most of them on here. These are your fucking fans over here. Hijacking my live stream. Look here. How many people?
26 old people watching you.
How
Wait a
many
minute.
people who are scared of the butthole challenge are the fucking because they would literally
Hold on a
showing
second.
their own
Hold on a
ass.
second, Bob. Hold up, blowjob, Bob. You got 26
No,
people
you're
watching.
the blowjob lip bitch, motherfucker, because your butthole's too big. That's
I'm
why
sorry.
you're
I'm sorry, bro.
scared to take the butthole
I didn't mean to call you that. That was out of line. Okay, Brokeback.
You can't win my challenge with a butthole that
Brokeback
big.
Bob.
bro.
Hold on a second. Brokeback Bob. Let me ask you something.
You are broke
If
back.
you said that most of the people in your
You're the broke back brother. You are committing division because you claim you people. Let me tell you who our people are. Our people are. Listen, hold up. Let me talk for a minute.
Go ahead.
Our people are the Christians in America. That's all color of people. We work as one team over here from top to bottom. You, on the other hand, create division because you talk about my people's, the black people, and we're misnamed. We misguided. We really African folk. We not from America. We gonna buy fake hair dreadlock motherfuckers.
I didn't say we really African folks make up shit now. That shows how racist and bigoted you are. I've never said
that ain't racist, brother. That ain't racist.
It is when then
That
what
ain't
it is,
racist. It's ignorant. I'm just ignorant is all.
Okay, you're not racist. You're just a liar.
The poor white folk down here.
You're not racist. You're just a liar.
Because they call us the white folk, and really we're just white people.
Sir,
You
you're
say
not
that's
racist.
fucking
You're
racist.
just a liar. Then that's it. I'm sorry. You're just a liar. You just like
Yeah,
lying.
you
What's
are
wrong
a
with
fucking
that?
liar, and you're misleading people with your bullshit.
Tell me what I've lied about, fucker.
You lied about black men being your people.
Oh my God! Do you hear this dumbass?
Look, you're not black. You half tone, so you're full of shit to begin with.
I just said we're not black, dumbass.
But you're not black. What
This
are
is
you?
fucking
Are
terrible.
you American or are you African American?
There it goes. If you watch my show before you made your stupid ass butthole challenge, you dumbass, maybe you should have done some research other than trying to ask me about my butt. But if you watch my show, I say we're American. Stop calling yourself African American. You live here.
Now hold on. That right there. Hold on. That right there. We'll just stop right there and agree. There ain't no white folk, black folk, brown folk, or Oriental folk in America. You're either American or you're not. So I agree to that.
So that's all I've been saying. So again, all I'm asking you to do is to do one
Hold
thing.
on.
If you're going
Let
to
me
do it, be
check
a
the box
journalist.
here. Hold on. Let me check my box here. We finally fucking agreed on something.
Okay, that's the entirety of the clip.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's it. Oh man, I need more. I need more. I would watch that show every day. Trumpster Bob and Tommy Sotomayor or arguing. I would watch that shit every day.
I have a poll in the pleb chat that people can vote on. Who do you think did better in this argument where no one really said anything?
Yet so many things were said.
Kind of. They just kind of went around in circles.
He did. Tommy Sotomayor debunked the butthole challenge.
No.
He did. He said, look, you can still be gay and not take it in your ass if you're smashing butt. If you're smashing other dudes' asses, you can, doesn't mean you're not gay.
Tommy Sotomayor definitely knew all the other ways to be gay.
He
did know a lot of different ways to be a gay.
In Bob's mind, there's Bob's mind where he thinks about buttholes all day long. He only thinks about how loose they are. Like that's the end all be all of being gay. If you want to see if someone's gay, look how they decorate the interior of their home. I promise you. If they don't have any trophies on their wall, they're queer. I don't have any trophies on my wall.
I had one of my ex-girlfriends got me a trophy for Valentine's Day one time.
What did it say on it?
It just had my name. It just had my name on it, and it just had a dude holding a heart. And she was like, "Happy Valentine's Day! I got you this trophy." I was like, "For what?"
You're supposed to win these awards.
Yeah, I didn't do anything to earn it.
It was a participation
no
trophy.
To just have it given to you, you must have felt like U.S. in the Olympics.
Is that how it works? Do we just get trophies for
They
showing
just
up?
give us trophies.
Oh,
They
good
just
on
give
us.
the U.S. trophies. No, we don't earn them. We buy our way.
There's 19% of people said that, or 18% of people said that Tommy Sotomayor won that argument.
Yes, and 85%
Won
of
that
the
riveting
world,
debate.
85% of the world doesn't have cognitive reasoning, so it adds up. The 18% of us
Wow.
that are intelligent knew what we were talking about.
Okay. I don't know.
See, now I want to see Diamond and Silk versus Ted Nugent. Can we make that happen? I think that would be amazing.
We're gonna move on.
We should really get Ted Nugent on the
How
show.
long do you think they would argue before they realized they were on the same side?
They probably know who each other are, honestly.
We should reach out to Ted Nugent.
Oh my God! You want to get that crazy motherfucker up in here?
Yes. For a debate.
You want to debate him?
Yes.
Oh my God. He said he'll debate anybody.
I want him to rip off my head and shit down my throat.
I thought you wanted to debate him.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you debate Ted Nugent. He
Sounds
said.
kinky.
I mean, he brought it up. The Boglum Chronicles with chat highlights. Aww.
And all the time. No, but certain situations, you should be allowed to cuss. There's just certain times you shouldn't cuss. I get it. If you're in a restaurant or you're at your job and you're working in a kitchen,
I cuss at restaurants all the time.
I get it. Like,
They said,
I've been
you
known
may
to
have
drop
pink
the
eye.
C
Have you
word on
been
my
digging in
channel
your
a couple
butt and
of times,
scratching
and
your
that might
eye?
offend the ladies, but that's not my intention. Fucking A, you give me a car where I can shit and fart in the gas tank.
What?
The all-new Ford Fecal. I go to Taco Bell and fill up my gas tank for like $6.
Is he doing stand up? Hey, Doris, you don't have a car.
But seriously, folks.
Joke only works
Fuck
if you
shitty
can
gas
drive.
mileage. This thing will give you 80 miles to the poop.
Oh, cool.
It even comes with the option to make your car horn sound like a fart, just like a goddamn Tesla.
I like this. Copes is doing stand-up jokes.
But this is the porn star shots. It's blue and pink.
Those gas station
Fucking
shots.
porn star shots. some Bud Light Platinum. We're gonna platinum porn star.
Would you buy the prepackaged shots at the
Holy
gas
crap!
station?
A drink combination
No.
that didn't have the word Cobra in it. I'm fucking shocked. You see like a really hot lesbian scene with two hot lesbians squirting champagne.
He's
all
pouring a
over each
Bud
other.
Light
It's just like,
Platinum
good
into the
Lord.
shot?
You might be from Wyoming.
He
if-
cannot. He has to mix everything. He never will just like he gets a pizza and it's a fine enough pizza for like a main,
It's he's at least never doing this with gourmet shit.
Well, he never
the
has gourmet shit.
Exactly. That's the only upside to this. He's not getting like some Wagyu and then just wrapping it in cheddar Doritos and pissing on it.
You need a tetanus
He's
shot
in
to
Wyoming,
drive
right?
Yes.
your rusted out pickup truck. You might be from Wyoming if you have more guns than ex-girlfriends. If your truck has more lift than Pamela Anderson's boobs, you might be from Wyoming.
You might be a buckle if you're
You know what I
drinking
win the
from a peanut head. That's so mean.
lottery, I'm going to make this thing called tailgate tits. It'll be like the testicles. but
Dr. Seuss could write a book on your chair. 1 bug, 2 bug, red bug, blue bug.
boobs in different colors with nipples and everything. So if you want to hang some titties off your truck, you can. And I want to win the lottery. I want to start my own condom company called Captain Hindsight Condoms. And the slogan is, should have put one on, dumbass.
Wow. Does he sit down and write this
I
material?
hope. I love this. This is so cute. I'm proud of Cobes.
Yeah, I was about to say I enjoy watching Cobes do his tight five for the comedy store.
Yeah,
I wanna
this
see
is
more.
cool.
I would love to see him do his like I think seeing somebody bomb and be real cringy on stage is fucking hilarious if they don't know that they are that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Like
Cobes.
if they're genuinely trying and then they're cringe or terrible, yes, that's a fun day for me.
I saw Norm Macdonald bomb on purpose, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. At one of the roasts. Have you ever seen that?
He was doing.
Yes, I've seen that.
He was doing like Bob Saget style jokes. It was a Bob Saget roast,
right?
And he was doing the same jokes he would do on like America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah, but with Norm Macdonald's like.
Yeah, he was doing these shit jokes to roast Bob Saget.
It was
'cause
awful.
They were Bob
But it
Saget's
was
jokes,
funny.
basically.
Yeah,
He was taking his jokes from America's Funniest Home Videos and the all the stuff he would say on Full House, and it was his for America family humor. But Bob Saget's hilarious. Like Bob Saget's a really good comedian, but he was forced to be a TV comedian, and Norm was just digging it into him.
All fairness, fellas, she's the one that has to push it out. So get the fucking delivery done. All us men have to.
I think I'm gonna find Kalo, and I'm gonna get Kalo, and I'm gonna get Cobes, and I'm gonna get like 2 or 3 more people. We're going on a comedy tour. This is gonna be reckless.
Do is lay on her back and come inside of her while she does the rest. Then for the next 18 years of your miserable fucking life, you have a vaginal turd to raise into another fine piece of shit of an adult. Congratulations. Platinum porn star. How about that? Bud Light Platinum and a porn star shot. Look at that. No, and all jokes aside.
I'm just here to get quoted on Boglum Chronicles.
The man's job ain't done once he's dumped a load of baby gravy into that mint.
I smelled that.
Did every woman just collectively get wet when he said baby gravy after that echoing burp?
Yeah.
Was that just an automatic panty dropper?
He went full on Rick Sanchez, just not burped, continued talking. He just didn't stop. It didn't interrupt the sentence. Like I thought he was about to throw up, and he just kept the sentence. Like good on you, Cole.
It's like Barney from The Simpsons. Those belches that he would just let out, and his fucking whole mouth would vibrate.
And their egg goes into the tummy, and then the egg and the sperm mix, and then a baby alien-looking fetus thing just forms.
You can tell he's running out of written material, and he's still in.
And eventually she's going to push it out. And then just 9 months later, looking like something out of a goddamn alien horror movie, the tentacle, which they call the umbilical cord. There you go, the miracle.
This
of
is
life.
like Kalo level humor.
Your days of filling up your fridge with beer and leftover pizza are now replaced with baby formula.
I don't know how Kalo ever lost the Cringerweight title because his stand-up, that's one of the cringiest things.
Didn't he lose to Asterios?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe he needs a
And
rematch
maybe
eventually.
Do we have his stand-up around anywhere?
Oh,
yeah. For context, I don't
Billy
know
does not want to watch it. He does not want to watch it at all.
No, I just don't know what it is. So.
Oh, well. I mean, I can share it with you.
Yeah, I would like to see. I would like to see what this first just a contrast. It doesn't have to be long, just enough to kind of get a feel for it.
Branded is the one who ran. What do you do when you're branded and you know you're a man?
You're gonna wish you hadn't asked to see this.
Uh-oh. I mean, some of the shit you guys have shown me on here,
I'm warning you.
You know what? Because as soon as I say that, then you're gonna show me something that fucks me up and gives me nightmares, and I'm gonna have to deal with
Yeah, that's how it works.
It's hard. It's hard to be an adult man with nightmares. All right, so I don't want to deal with that.
Prepare for your nightmares. Yeah, I'm grabbing it right now.
Prepare your anus.
My downloading tool is currently downloading the.
Do
we have
That's
any
how the internet
Streamlabs?
works. Yes. We got a good amount of Streamlabs today. More than yesterday. Bebe Cheese says, I can't remember. Well, my computer refreshed as I was reading it. Can't read. Can't remember what state you're from. Burn? Michigan?
Almost. Almost.
Specs is important question. Kitty Screams wants to ask Hannibal. We adopted a black cat. She has the habit of kneading. Is it okay to call her a kneader? If not, is Nita acceptable?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, as long as you do it with the soft A, you should be okay.
Nita.
Nida.
Anita Applebaum. No, you got it going. I don't know how that song goes. Lord Magicus says Play Gals theme over Jared's martial arts. We talked about that earlier. Thought it was a wonderful idea. Shout out to you, Magicus. Seth Looks gave us big love. Seth Looks gave us more big love. Snake Flingers said, love you, Billy. I love you, Benning Hannibal, but especially Billy. I appreciate the love, especially that you put me over everybody else. It's very kind of you. Blitzo gave a $5 baller. Shout out to you, Blitzo. I always see your name, and you don't always put messages, but we appreciate your continued love and support of the show. It helps us get there every damn week, every one of you. Bebe Cheese says, Bebe loves you, choo-choo, with the tip train, trying to get that train going. If we can get over, I don't know, $300 tonight, I would feel very comfortable going into Thursday. If we can't, whatever, we'll just have to break the streak and cry. Boom, boom, boom. XPZ 2014 says, Ted Nugent is making me sympathize with China, preemptively jailing their celebrities for making their country dumber. Well,
China.
Well. And that catches us up with today's Down.
Here's some Kalo comedy.
How the fuck all are y'all? I stutter like a motherfucker because I have autism. There we go. But hey, who's ever been to the place called Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles? Well, one time, this is a funny story. I went there, and the waitress's name, and there was two waitresses helping us out.
By the way, I want to point out, this is one of Billy's proteges. Like, there's a video where they're laying in bed together, and they're talking about like how he's basically your son.
I laid in bed with all my fans.
They were both sisters.
Taught him everything he knows about comedy.
It was obviously
especially.
a comedy bit.
And music.
Their names were Shanae and Shanono. You can see the problem with that one. I didn't know if I was getting a nay-nay or a no-no. Have you ever noticed that there's a trend going on nowadays with pumpkin spice? They're saying pumpkin spice makes everything nice. Yeah, they made pumpkin spice tampons. Tampax has come out with pumpkin spice tampons. I got two slogans for it. You can't go when your vagina is smelling wrong, pumpkin spice is for his dong. And when your vagina stinks like rice, spice it up with pumpkin spice.
Rice notoriously has no smell, barely any flavor. It enhances whatever you put on it. To say something smells like rice is to say it has no smell at all.
He missed the very obvious. If your vagina smells like rice, then use this pumpkin spice.
By the way,
he just like skipped over the obvious. Okay, I love that he's not good. Play some more.
Well,
do you want me to
found
play?
a fan.
Do you want me to play some of his music for you?
He has music too. Yeah.
Oreo is on a fucking roll
Only
too.
if he's a rapper. I don't want to hear it if he's not a rapper.
I want to play this one.
How's it going, everybody? My name is
And he's
Hannibal,
wearing
as he
John
said.
Cena shirt.
He was in the last one too.
Real quick, I gotta just check my phone here real quick. Go into my messages, you gotta do that. It's always fun to do that once in a while. And boy, oh boy, is there a lot of girls on Chatterbait tonight. If you don't know what Chatterbait is, it's one of those sites where you go and you pay girls tokens and they masturbate for you. I frequent that site.
Yeah, one of those sites if you don't know.
I like that he told the joke and then had to explain the joke that he just told.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's been going out. It's a lot of things that have been pumpkin spice. Recently, Tampax released pumpkin spice tampons. I got some slogans for them that they can use. When your pussy smell is strong, pumpkin spice is for his dong.
Oh, you recycled that one.
And when your pussy isn't smelling nice, clean it up with some pumpkin spice.
He fixed that one.
Those are two slogans I thought that would fit for those
Smell like rice.
Tampax pumpkin spice. It's a real thing. If you
Pause
Google
it for a second. I like that he tried this bit before and it did not work. And he was like, let me do some work on it. And then he tried it again and it still didn't work. I appreciate that level of commitment. It's like, you know what? I tried this. It's not funny. I'm going to try it again. It's still not funny.
He thinks it's funny. Does he have like original songs or is it all covers?
I don't know.
Who here has seen the movie Twilight? Anybody think it's crazy like that Edward can smell people's blood? I wonder if he could smell when Bella was on her period.
That's the joke.
Funny thing is about that movie, they should call it Stalker because that dude, Edward, seemed like he would stalk Bella a lot in their sleep. I watch you when you sleep. Yeah, that sounds like something Mitch would do. If you don't Mitch, he's over here. Calls himself the Pussy Master.
Who's Mitch?
Do I? He's like, do I?
Yeah, Mitch is in the audience like, do I call myself Pussy Master? You what?
Listen, I love it when a comedian tells a joke and then has to explain the joke to the audience that they didn't get. I love it.
And then he has to attack the audience, but instead of randomly attacking any member of the audience, he picks his friend holding the camera. So his friend reacts when there's no applause or laughter. You can hear his friend clearly react in disapproval.
I do?
Do I?
You
You guys know Mitch, right? No. Even though there's only 7 of us in the crowd, 3 of us didn't come with you and Mitch. The 3 of us here, we don't know Mitch. The 3 of you over there, yeah, you do know Mitch. Because you came with him.
Introducing Mitch, the Pussy Master, the self-proclaimed Pussy Master.
The awkward thing about me is one time I asked this girl when we were having sex if she liked trains, and she said, yeah. Well, I was like, well, sit on my face and I'll shoot you. Needless to say, afterwards, she wanted me to go to Krispy Kreme's and grab a plain donut and rub the rest of the cream all over my face and then eat it. Yeah, that happened.
Okay, so he does like
needless to say, and then he says something that probably was needless to say because it didn't even have a good ending. It was just no punchline.
Please send me this in Skype so I can just watch this on my own. Look, as somebody who's been to like thousands of open mics and talent shows in my lifetime, I love watching somebody unironically be awful. Okay, like I was at a funeral one time and this woman decided to sing, you know, His Eyes Was on the Sparrow, and she just was terrible. And the person's like the son of the woman who we were there to support burst into laughter watching this woman do a terrible job singing this song. It was okay, good. So we can all laugh now. It was amazing. Like, I love watching people unironically be terrible. Like, you know, like those first couple episodes of American Idol when people are just terrible.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
You love William Hung?
Yeah, she bangs. She bangs. Look at nigga. That shit is amazing. Okay? Love it. Also, that's my porn name.
William Hung or She Bangs?
Either. Both. Pick one. It doesn't matter. They both work. Yeah, I love watching people unironically just fail. That shit is hilarious. He has no clue. And he's trying so hard.
Yeah, you could even see between the two sets him improving some of his jokes, and they still fall flat. But he's thinking in his mind it's a win because the first time he got a couple of groans, and the second time after improving the joke, he got no reaction at all. So it was like, hey, better than groans.
Yeah, it's true. It is better.
Oh, God.
So I some people recommended some choice songs from him. So I'm just grabbing those really quick here. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for these, he also did a cover of one of Billy's songs on his bed.
Well, I'm back in the bed where it all began.
This is, yeah.
Billy,
Is that the bed he was conceived in? Is that his parents' hand-me-down bed?
Be my coach and help me through and help me to try to win and keep my Cringerweight title. I wrote you a little something. Roll it, maestro. This is for you, baby boy. I got you right here. I'm gonna sing you.
He couldn't even sit up.
I should have never crawled into bed with him.
It's all like auto-tune, like.
And this is one long ass intro.
When the beat is dope, you let it ride.
Billy, I'm sorry. I can't cringe inside your Ferrari. Billy, of course. I ain't cringing inside of your Porsche. Billy, you've seen me. I won't cringe in your Lamborghini. Billy, it's true. I'm not cringing in your BMW.
I love it when an artist takes a cover song and makes it their own. Here's
I don't like it.
Here's some of his original shit. Here.
Bitches want my dick and you know it ain't wholesome. Fuck the bad bitch.
Lil Young Bitch.
Bitches want my dick and you know
Featuring Little Young Bitch.
Yeah, featuring.
and the video.
They know. They know.
All right,
They know.
too much. Oh God.
Bitches want my dick and you know it ain't wholesome. Fuck the bad bitch, yeah, I call her Ashley Olsen. Bad bitches and pasta, yeah, I eat them. My girl rides my dick like a Disneyland fast pass. And it's real, homie, I don't play no
All right, okay,
games.
pause it. I don't know what's happening, but I'm pretty sure a crime is being committed right now. Like, I don't know what okay. I feel like for the good of the channel, we should watch something else.
Yeah, he was like very proud to send me a porno video of the girl in this because she did like a porno video.
What, Lil Young Bitch?
Yeah, he was like Billy, this is Little Young Bitch from your fucking music video. He's like, see,
is her name Lil Young Bitch or Young Lil Bitch?
I don't remember. I think it's Lil Young Bitch. Lil Young Bitch. Okay. He was very happy to share. I think she was like writing a Sibian or something. I don't remember.
Her raps are fucking awful.
Oh, she's fire.
No, she is.
She's
not.
fire.
Ashley Olsen.
I'm a titty man, so obviously I think Kalo is the better rapper.
Ashley Olsen. Bitches want my dick. Bitches want my dick. And you know
I'm
it.
a bad bitch, if they call me Ashley Olsen. They try to lock me up, yup, take my ass to Folsom. And when they ask me questions, I don't answer, I don't know them. Little young bitch, got the stacks and I ain't no bum. Got a full house, yeah, a crib full of cash. I need a new whip, cause I love going fast. Got some new clothes, they barely fit my ass. And I just broke my bong, so I need to get some glass. Y'all fools is broke, you.
So you like the stand-up, but this is too far.
You know what it is? It's unironically terrible. I mean, it's like ironically terrible. Like, you know, like he's trying to make this bad. He's trying to make. He doesn't think this is good music. He's doing this because he's like, oh,
right?
I don't know what he thinks. I honestly have no idea what goes on in his head.
Hey guys, I just wanted to make this little quick intro. Let you know I have a new song out. I've been pushing this back. Finally, we got it done. But first, roll the intro.
That song might get you flagged.
I don't think so. Which one is this one?
Is this Ashley Olsen again?
No.
Oh.
This is the one where he's like wearing the hot dog suit or something.
When it comes to a girl, I hit it from the back.
Or I guess maybe it is.
Yeah.
That's Roman Atwood. Okay, he only did one song with Lil Young Bitch or whatever. Cool. Let's move on to something else.
Like I said, I want to see people make bad songs that they genuinely believe are good. Not when people make bad songs.
He believes it's good. He believes it's good. That's not a joke. Like he's not doing it. He's doing it like genuinely. For sure.
Okay. For sure.
Yes.
That seemed like he was making that ironically. It seemed like he was making that to get people's like, oh yeah, like it was very Lil B-ish.
I never know with him.
Like the Ellen DeGeneres song. Like,
but was he copying Little B because he thought Little B was really good because he doesn't understand? Was he trying to be Little B?
I think he was Little. I think he.
But
was
he trying to? Was he trying to copy Little B ironically, or was he trying to copy Little B because he thought Little B was a good rapper?
I think he saw that Lil B was popular. And he did dumb shit. And he was like, I could do dumb shit and also be popular.
I think he saw that girl's Little B's and told her that he was a rapper, so she'd be in a music video with him.
That's possible.
And it worked.
Well, there was this other woman that he had in a bunch of his videos. And he was like, yeah, I had to buy her a boob job and she never paid me back.
No, she wasn't supposed to pay him back. I think he bought her a boob job, and the deal was that she would show them to him afterwards.
That's it?
Yeah, I think later on he added in.
It.
I think later on he added in that she never paid him back. But from what I heard leading up to everything, is that he was just going to be able to see them. And they also bought like Rent-A-Center TVs, so they spent like $5,000 on a TV that was worth like $900.
Right.
And they were just using him. And then when he ran out of money, they ditched him and then said, you're an idiot, because technically he was for allowing them to do that shit.
All right. We're going to move on to a more wholesome segment. This is just... It's gone to a dark place.
You don't think Ashley Olsen was wholesome? Boom, boom,
Toilet
boom,
tube.
boom, 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 boom.
What was the exercise fun?
It's exercise fun.
Information systems up.
Whoa.
I haven't heard a busy signal in over a decade.
That was a nice camera shot entering the entire commercial. Don't ignore me, fix me, connect me, exterminate.
What is it with you computer people?
What the hell?
This is where the nightmare ends and a new era begins. Subscription computing from Micron PC.
Micro penis? I'm glad micro penis didn't take on. That seemed horrible.
Clifford is quite the bon vivant. Tonight he's entertaining an old flame. Luckily, strong-tasting Listerine antiseptic mouthwash kills the germs.
It's flammable, right? Or no, I don't think it is.
A recent report shows Listerine can also kill germs that form plaque.
Isn't it heavy in alcohol?
I don't think it is.
I thought people used to drink that stuff when they were alcoholics. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe it is Listerine. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Listerine.
Also, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to swallow that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know that was a dragon, and dragons aren't real, but also you're probably not supposed to swallow Listerine.
Well, yeah. I don't know. That was a cool commercial, though. I like the art direction on it.
It looks like the people that do the Red Bull commercials like saw this commercial when they were young and high, and it was like, I want that to be our whole aesthetic, bro.
1, 2, 3.
I never made it to the center without biting.
Where am I?
Where
On
am I?
TV. She's nice. Who is she? Your girlfriend. Does she love me? Oh, worships you. What's she eating? Rolo. My favourite.
It's my last one.
Oh.
But you can have it anyway.
Holy
Do you
shit.
love anyone enough to give them your last roll?
Holy shit.
Soft, creamy toffee in a milk chocolate cup.
Dude, she gave him her last Rolo.
So first off, Rolos are amazing. Any candy that comes in gold paper, all right, makes me feel fantastic.
Yeah,
but I like
Rolos.
the fact that he was like, hey man, who's this chick you drawing? Like, I like that he as soon as he started getting drawn, he achieved sentience.
Yeah.
And then the first thing he saw was, man, who's that? I'd like to fuck her. I know you're not finished with her. We're finished drawing her yet, but I'd like to get that.
This is like literally the story of Adam and Eve if Eve didn't create original sin and just created original happiness. Like she gave him a fucking Rolo. If a girl gives you her last Rolo, she will let you brick in any hole of her fucking body. Like that's how down she is.
Yes.
That is
it is true. It is known.
That's a good woman right there. Of course a man had to draw her.
As a sidebar, my girl is sitting right next to me and she smiles when I say certain things, and I don't know if it's because she's just overhears what I'm saying or if she's actually watching the show in real time. I don't know. As a sidebar, my girlfriend evacuated New Orleans to Atlanta and is here with me in my bedroom while I'm doing Drunken Peasants right now.
Awesome. Did she bring you a Rolo?
Yes. Yeah. As a matter of fact, she did bring me
That's
Rolos.
a good woman right there.
Babe, go get me Rolos.
That's a good woman right there.
That's what Monty's calling right now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's see.
Has Monty got Rolos?
Monty.
Hannibal the beat animal.
Hey, man. What's up, man?
Not too much. I don't
more DP there is, but tell Ben to check his messages and add me on the Skype that I just sent him.
Okay,
Right.
so you couldn't remember your old Skype, so you decided to create a new Skype?
Fuck you.
No, I was just asking a question.
Let him know Ben's out of the room right now. When he comes back, we'll get him to do it.
Okay. Ben isn't in the room right now. Me and Billy were watching weird commercials. We're watching a Rolo's commercial. Have you ever had a woman have one pack of Rolos and it give you the whole pack because she knew you wanted it?
No, I don't like Rolos.
Well, then you don't know what real love is, then, nigga.
Somebody can quote that. Monty is trying to get on through a new Skype. He sent you a message, I believe.
Oh.
He had to make a new Skype.
Where did he send me the message? Maybe it was a text. Yeah.
Where do all the cowboys go?
Okay. All right. Where did you send the message, Monty?
He sent it to me through like a text message.
Oh, he sent it. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. We are currently working on it. But I know it's getting past your bedtime, old man. I know you got that tray of pills with the days of the week marked on them.
Is he on Twitter right now? Can he get to Twitter?
Can you get to Twitter? Can you want him to send it to you on Twitter, Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you send him the link on Twitter?
Yes, I will send him the link on Twitter.
There you go.
Wonderful.
Why y'all gotta be so difficult?
Is this you in the chat, Monty? Webcams /chat.com?
Huh?
Is that you? Is that you saying hot girls and boys video chat with all the exclamation points? Is that you, Monty?
He's webcamschat.com /mom and dad video chat.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I thought that was you in the chat because you always trying to get people to watch videos of.
He's under whitewomencams.chat/.com /hot mom hot dad. I fucked him.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna hang up and let BENPAI get you on Drunken Peasants for like 10 minutes.
Give me some of them Rolos.
Let me wrap up the show with y'all. Come on.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, Monty.
Yes.
All right.
We gotta have Monty on.
So is he gonna DM it to me on Twitter? Yeah, because it's hard to like add him to the call from my phone because it's like a text message on my phone. But if I get it on the computer, I can add him on.
If one good thing came about this hurricane, it's that you got to have your lovely lady evacuate to you.
Yes, that is the best thing, and she might have to be here with me for weeks, which is fucking amazing. You know, she's definitely gonna hate me at the end of this, but like she loves me now, and I'm good with it.
Can I give you a tip?
Yes,
Go
I
buy
would love
some
a tip.
Rolos.
Billy the Fridge is giving me tips on our relationship as you stay with me here in Atlanta. Go ahead, Billy.
Go buy some Rolos, and every time you guys start to get in a tiff, just eat one each. Just eat one Rolo each. Just open the little gold wrapper, hand her a Rolo, you take a Rolo, and you eat it. And then if you want to keep fighting after you both had a Rolo, that's on you. But you got to give yourselves one good Rolo chance.
Okay. All right. Did you heard that? She heard that. Good deal. All right, so there we go.
Oh man,
give me some of them Rolos.
That's right.
Rolos.
Any candy that comes gold wrapped, that's my jam.
Yeah.
Okay?
Like if you get one of them Cadbury eggs, it's in the gold wrapper. I don't need that frilly holiday colored wrapper. Give me them gold Cadbury golden goose eggs. Give me a golden Cadbury goose egg. That's what I need in my life.
I'm actually a huge fan of Cadbury chocolate. I'm a huge fan of Cadbury chocolate.
It's good.
It's my favorite of all the different chocolates.
Do you like caramello?
I don't love caramellos because I don't love the runny ass caramel. Not the chocolate. The chocolate is fine. I don't like just the gooiness of. I don't like the idea of the candy bar coming in my mouth. I didn't ask for that. Okay, I disagree.
That's fair.
I don't like gushers for the same reason. I don't like candy that just
gushers.
I don't like that. I don't like
right.
surprise liquid in my mouth.
That's fair. I like it, but I mean, I'm me. I like gushers. I like fruit by the foot. I like any gummy that like tries harder than just being a gummy. Because if I'm just gonna eat a gummy, why not eat gummy bears? You know, gummy bears are like the gummy. Everything else is like not gummy bears until you go to a gusher territory, or you go to a fruit by the foot territory, or you get something with Pop Rocks in it and it starts to fizzle in your mouth. You're like, what? It could do this?
So I sent him the link because the link he sent to me would put me in a conversation outside of this. So he has, like, I sent him the link.
Some of them trollos.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Monty.
Okay. I'm in here.
Yes, you are.
Are you safe?
Fuck Hurricane Ida. Fuck Hurricane Ida.
It's bad.
Monty, you sound like AM radio. Are you okay?
Are we gonna make fun of my sound, or just praise the fact that I'm here?
Dude, you're live from the eye of the hurricane. We appreciate that.
Look, the storm is done, but we have no fucking power, and I don't have any of my shit. We have no internet.
Oh, that's
I'm
terrible.
lucky if I get 5G. Where I am, I get 5G, but it shifts every now and then. So then I start roboting. But I'm here.
Welcome.
Where's your video? Monty? We can't see you. So how do I know that you're really my father? You could be anybody.
Hang on. Let's fix that. Camera. Boom. There you go. Now you can see me.
Give me some of those Rolos.
It's very dark where he is. I'll bring there. That's
I still don't know that that's Monty though.
He's hiding in the shadows.
You're in your car?
I'm in my car right now.
Are you driving? Are you driving as fast as you can away from the hurricane?
I am not driving. It's just on because we have no power. This is the only way I can charge my phone.
Yeah.
I'm here for my phone.
How do we know that this is Monty right now? This could be anybody right now.
No, I can tell it's Monty.
I can't tell it's Monty. Monty, if you're really my dad, do good art right now. Do art.
I'm not really dead.
See, that's not Monty. I told y'all, not Monty. Told y'all.
Whoa.
It's an imposter. It's a fucking imposter. I knew it.
Monty.
Look. Here you go. Here's a clearer sound for you. I have fucked both of my parents. There you go.
It is Monty. It is. He's back.
Monty, speaking of parents, my mom sent me a message this morning. And can I relay it to you?
Yes.
She said, this morning I listened to the first part of Monty's live stream from after Ida's blackout last night. He thinks like an artist, purple heart emoji. His retort to Rev's apology scripture was great, and his talk and reading reminded me of a term paper I turned in for a communications class I took about 45 years ago in community college. It was the night before having to turn in my work, an easy term paper based on the book or movie Watership Down and its comparison to humans. Hitler's regime repeatedly was done to death in class discussions and pretty much the obvious consensus of the class and professor. In procrastination, mixed with being shy in class to speak up and then not wanting to copy or repeat everything that had already been said in class, I was at a blank to what I could add. Nothing. Then I got an idea looking at the paperback book about Norse gods I was currently reading for fun. It had a lot of similarities I could use to make the comparative points, so I used that instead. I wasn't sure how my paper would be taken, but I went with it. Term papers were supposed to be graded by the professor and returned to the students by mail in the self-addressed envelopes we provided. I never got my term paper back, but I did get a much better grade for the class than I had expected. Here's the part where it comes back to you. When I heard Monty's words quoting from X-Men, I had to cheer. Love that guy. Monty has my heart there. Except, of course, the atheist thing. His point of the X-Men readings made more sense than Rev's questionable biblical projections to Monty. If you got this far, thanks for listening.
That's awesome. Who wrote that? You said your mom wrote that?
My mom wrote that.
So look, listen. When we come to Seattle, can we meet your mom? Can we hang out with your mom?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I will. I'll make you a deal. If we can hang out with your mom, I will eat clam chowder and not complain.
My mom loves clam chowder.
It is very delicious.
You
have to eat oysters too.
Yeah, fried oysters?
No, the way God intended, straight out of the half shell.
God didn't want me to eat that sea.
You're gonna eat it.
This is classic Ben. Somebody gives a little consent, and he takes that inch and turns it into a mile. Wow. I'm just happy you were going to have some clam chowder acceptedly.
Slurp
Try
those
something
oysters.
new. I saw growth there. Ben saw opportunity to exploit.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
See, this is what I'm saying. I don't want to eat like if I eat clam chowder, fine. But if I eat oysters, it's like an aphrodisiac. What if I want to fuck everybody at the table?
That's the point.
My mom's going to be at that table, Ben.
I don't want that.
That's the point.
No, you're not going to get Hannibal hopped up on oysters and to bang my mom when Monty's right there and we know his history with parents.
Yes. Yeah. And your mom was a white woman, so you got to be careful with Monty.
Yeah. My poor mom is not going to be able to pass the butthole challenge after this dinner.
I don't know if y'all can see that. Hang on. This is hurricane life right here. This is my car. This is my passenger seat.
It's still better than Jared Genesis's bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are any of those piss bottles?
Oh God.
No. That's all water because it's hot as fuck here.
Yeah, I bet.
As a sidebar, for anybody who has missed it, Monty made it the point to attempt to document all parts of his Hurricane Ida experience while he waited out the storm in New Orleans. If you haven't seen it already, you guys should go to our channel and check it out. Like Monty really did document every aspect of it while also feuding with Shanny for Christ and Revelation News.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The only thing different between this and one of Pimp Monk's bus trips is your life was in danger.
Right.
Pimp Monk does the same thing whenever he travels on the bus
or on the train. He'll be like riding first class in a sleeper car on a train.
And I'm like, it seems like Pimp Monk is running away from a natural disaster, but he's just afraid to fly. like why would you put yourself through this?
Yeah,
but obviously, Monty, you need to put yourself through this. You're surviving.
So we've known each other for years now, and we've been talking about you guys coming and hanging out that whole time. But I'll tell you what, if you wait any longer, you guys are going to think it's cold here. If you come, then it's going to be another year.
You guys can wear jackets, eat hot clam chowder to warm up.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the weather, you can build a snowman.
Yeah, because the closer it gets.
The only reason it happened was because Shanny came at me first, unprovoked. And don't pick a fight with me.
Yeah.
You pick unprovoked. I wasn't talking about that bitch. And she decided to comment that she hoped that God's whirlwind would teach me a lesson. I'm like, really, bitch?
Classic Christian. Classic Christian to use a natural disaster to push their superiority over atheists.
Well, Monty, you did make that very mean video about Shanny for Christ where you took all those times she said the N-word and then made it into a music video of her just saying the N-word. You misrepresented her honesty. You misrepresented her. You twisted her words and made her saying the N-word racist. And that's
she never once said the N-word to a rhythmic beat. You guys made that happen.
Somebody had to make the song for me to make the video.
I mean, look, first off, don't deflect your actions here because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about why you instigated.
How could you make that song?
Right.
You made that song, Monty, and then you made poor Hannibal paint those naked pictures of Shanny and Rev's OnlyFans. How could you?
Terrible.
That's
terrible. He's the father of the year over here. Okay.
Yeah. Both of those motherfuckers are trash. Can I just say that live right here?
Yes.
They're both trash.
Yes. But don't you feel kind of bad because they're trash that lives in trash and thinks and breathes trash and uses religion to perpetuate their trash under a moral high ground? Don't you feel? Wait, I don't feel bad for them. They've earned it.
Yeah, they were in this house when the winds picked up, and I will tell you, Ida was the scariest storm I have ever experienced.
Wow.
I was able to keep my son oblivious to this shit. So he was laughing, went to sleep, slept like the baby that he is, woke up the next morning and laughed some more.
Oh.
Trash people. Want to talk shit about me? Let's fight. Because I love it. I'm not mad. I'm amused.
I would just say that you are a much better father to Sci-Hi the Beast than you ever were to me, and I'm glad that you have learned from your mistakes and have grown up to be the father. They always say that a man doesn't really become a good father until he has a daughter, and I see that Monty, after Zoe was born, became the father that we all knew he could be. So I appreciate. No, I'm complimenting you. Okay. Take the compliment. I said you were a good father to two of your kids.
The only two kids I have.
See, there you go. You had to go and fuck it up, all right?
This was a heartfelt moment, and then it wasn't.
It was. Y'all see, I extended the olive branch to that motherfucker, set it on fire, okay?
Y'all see?
Y'all see?
Y'all see how I extended the olive branch?
Right now, you were Tommy Sotomayor, and I'm Trumpster Bob, okay? I'm on your ass, okay?
Wait, is Trumpster Bob going after Tommy Sotomayor?
He did a long time
we watched
ago.
the video earlier tonight. This shit was incredible. Tommy Sotomayor didn't know what to do with Trumpster Bob. This shit was amazing.
Amazing.
It's like that time when Candace Owens and Tommy Lahren got into it with each other. It was incredible. It was just sit back and watch that shit. It's hilarious. But I also think it's equally as funny when Jink Ugar gets into it with Jimmy Dore. I also find that to be hilarious.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better light here. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm working on it. I got one light that I keep moving around.
It happens.
One love, one light.
But I'm here.
You're here.
I gotta show love. Show love to us.
We appreciate you coming through, despite the entire freaking world falling down on you. And then also that side quest of Shani and Rev. How inconsequential is that? As vile as they were, you're over here surviving a ridiculous natural disaster. Their stupid, ignorant words are a reflection of them. Nothing to do with you. But I guess it helps keep you entertained through all this.
No, my favorite part. This is why it's amusing. This is my favorite part. I just grilled steak for about 8 people and watched them laugh while eating the food I cooked. And they're still sitting in Rev's uncle's house for.
Well,
I went.
Was your meal anywhere near as good as their fried chicken and watermelon meal they had with G-Man?
Oh, it's way better. Way better.
Okay.
First off, I that they took something that I clearly love with my whole heart and made it racist, okay? Because those two things are objectively amazing.
Everybody loves fried chicken. Everybody loves watermelon. If you don't, you're a very slim outlier. Very few people are like, watermelon? Fried chicken? Who really is like that?
Nobody.
It's so hard to find somebody.
Have you guys ever had Korean fried chicken before?
Yes.
Yeah, I
It's
had
so
never had
good.
it. I had never had it before I moved here, and it's everywhere. Like you can get like pieces of chicken, or you can get wings.
The wings are my go-to. I had some delicious Korean fried chicken wings when I was in New York City.
The snow wings. Have you ever had those? They're like they call them like snow wings. They have like a dry rub. Oh, dude. And just the regular Korean, it's like a sweet and spicy sauce, like the Korean sauce. It burns, but it's also sweet at the same time. I love it.
I just found three places in Atlanta, and one is very close to my house. I'm going tomorrow.
Nice.
I'm gonna eat Korean fried chicken tomorrow with my girl.
Do they have a menu with different? Because there's different types, I think.
Yeah.
So make sure there's going to be a spicy type probably on the menu, and it's going to have like a sweet and spicy sauce on it, and that's pretty good.
Billy.
Yeah.
Billy, don't tell me how to eat chicken.
Well, for one, I couldn't tell you nothing about eating chicken, but I could tell you about eating watermelon because I won a watermelon eating contest when I was 6 years old. At the Foss Maritime Company picnic, and my photograph was taken and printed in the company Toe Bits magazine newsletter because I was the champion.
This is one of the places.
You said it so confidently. I believe you. I believe all the words that you just said.
This is one of the places I normally get it from. So they have like what they call the pride chicken. So it's a whole or half fried chicken. Mm-hmm. Their batter is unbelievable.
Hold up. 5-piece, 10-piece?
Yeah.
Where do you get a magical fifth piece on a half chicken? It's leg. It's
I don't know.
It's thigh. It's drumstick, thigh, wing, breast. Is there a fucking chicken jargon neck in there? What are they doing with a fifth piece?
They're counting the wing as two parts. They're counting the drum as one part, and then the flat as a second part.
Yep.
So these Korean style wings here,
very good.
They're fried with like this delicious spicy sweet sauce. Oh man, if you like spicy sweet sauce, mwah. The
snow wings are the ones I like.
Parmesan and onion powder.
Yeah.
I really need to eat with Ben. Ben, me and you, we're gonna get fat together when I get out there.
I'm already training.
and you know what, Billy? You and I can go to Chipotle and then have that good guac.
Get that
we gotta pay a little
guac.
extra.
I always pay extra for the guac. I got Chipotle guac in my belly right now.
You know what's great about Chipotle over some of those other restaurants that I won't name? No clam fucking chowder there. There we go.
Let's go. The queso is not that far off from clam chowder, though.
No, Ben keeps showing the places he goes to eat, and I'm like, I want some of that. Take me to all of these spots, bro. All of them.
No, all jokes aside, like Ben, like I am genuinely impressed at your palate. Like every time, like you be like you pull out these menus and show this food, and I'll be like, like
see,
were you a chef in one of your jobs?
No,
he worked at Wendy's. He's obviously knows
not
taste.
Chef. That's
he
like,
knows taste.
This is Pike Place chowder, and this is only like half of what they have. They
is
have
that
like,
a crab roll or a lobster roll?
I think it's a lobster roll.
That's a lobster roll. That looks incredible.
I really want to try a lobster roll.
Yeah,
that
right
looks
here.
So
The
good.
problem-
I'm getting heartburn.
The problem with clam chowder in Seattle is that you have to have Ivar's clam chowder.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just like that's the clam chowder of the area. It's the colloquial chosen chowder.
I would have that, and then I would go here and try something like out of the ordinary.
That's a 4-pack chowder. What flight? Is this a chowder flight?
Yeah, look at this. Look at this one. It's Pike Place chowder. There's a red one,
blue ones and yellow ones. They all live in chowder bowls.
I definitely want to try the red one, but which one do you want me to try?
It's always the white one. Is the New England style is the main base chowder that we serve out here.
You get it in a bread
my
bowl.
mouth might just be racist. I just don't. That just
probably
does not
is.
look appealing
Yeah.
At all.
You got racist mouth.
I don't like ranch or blue cheese. I don't like mayonnaise.
That's fair.
I don't like whipped cream. I don't like milk.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I don't like Larry Bird. So just
It's the salmon dance.
Up here, red chowder is so good. I want that. I want to try that red chowder.
That's Manhattan style, right?
Yeah.
I heard that there's a Seattle style, and I think it's
so.
pesto based. I'm not sure.
Let's see what the actual. Let's see.
Tea for the Tillerman, wine for the bums.
What was in it? Let me look up the ingredients.
Here's
Maybe that's what it is.
I'll be right back.
At Pike Place Chowder, they have New England, seafood bisque, Southwestern chicken and corn, Manhattan style, and then market chowder.
The market chowder's got like salmon, crab, oysters, scallops, all types of seafood in it.
Yeah.
It's almost gumbo, but not quite. It's chowder.
Yeah. Check out my 32-ounce quart of chowder.
Salmon and gumbo. I think
That's salmon gumbo? Yeah.
Yeah, I would like a little bit of salmon in my gumbo. Not a lot. You don't want it to overpower, and the salmon has to be prepared properly ahead of time before you break. Like get it to like a crispy golden edge. You know,
A lot of salmon here is smoked. Like smoked salmon is everywhere. I think Ivers has. Ivers has a salmon chowder.
Yeah, they do. They do
scallops. Lady lobotomy. Yes, scallops are the bomb.
Scallops are good.
Yeah, I like. I cook bay scallops a lot.
A big scallop, like a big scallop, pan fried with just a little butter, maybe a little salt or something. Not too much on the damn thing. It's just a solid little eating treat. Throw that up on your plate. It's good. Octopus chowder. What?
Oh yeah, I'm sure it exists.
Oh yeah, it definitely does. My grandmother would talk about being of the Depression era, and her father worked down on the docks, and like he let the fishermen come down and fish in exchange for getting some of their stuff at the end of the day, and they'd like end up with like octopus or something, and they have to make chowder out of it because it's so tough.
I see people down at the Puget Sound fishing for octopus.
Yeah.
These really little ones. They'll like pull them out of the water down there.
I go to Highway 99 to fish for awkward puss. That's where the prostitutes are.
When do I come back?
I was talking about buying prostitutes.
All right. Yeah.
Bacon wrapped scallops. That sounds so good.
Bacon wrapped scallops.
I got heartburn just thinking about it. That sounds delicious.
You know, and you probably won't like it, Hannibal, but I didn't think I was gonna like oysters either, like the raw oysters. But then I found out that the oysters that they put on your plate here come from literally the water, like right there, like they're like that day. So I decided to try them, and I do like them for sure.
Okay, so first off, like I like the idea of eating raw oyster. I literally thought about throwing up just now. Like my girlfriend took me. We were in New Orleans, and she was like, "Hey, you want to get poke bowls?" And I was like, "Sure, that sounds fun." And then I got like a salmon and shrimp poke bowl, and the dude just put this raw ass salmon on my rice, and I was like, "Hey man, you not gonna cook that shit first? You're not gonna?" And it was like, "Oh no, you just eat it. You just eat it raw."
Yeah.
Oh, so everybody knew this but me. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
It's
okay?
Asian food.
I'm not a big fan of it either.
If I pay for salmon, I want you to cook that shit. Okay. Don't put this shit on my plate, and then I had to go home and then cook all the food together.
I like smoked salmon.
I like raw salmon and smoked salmon.
What? No. What are you, a bear? Why are you eating raw salmon? Don't eat that shit.
Because
cook
I eat
shit.
Japanese food a lot, and there's a lot of raw salmon in it.
Don't
eat
blame
raw
the
tuna
Japanese on that.
Why? They literally cook it and sell it in restaurants. How can I not blame them?
So let me ask everybody you knew jumped off a bridge. Would you jump off
That's
a bridge
very
to
different.
BENPAI?
I mean, that's such a false comparison that.
But here's the thing about
laughable.
Ben. I think if everybody did, Ben would.
Huh?
He would jump off a bridge if everybody did.
Why?
Because you wouldn't want to be without your friends.
No,
You
that's
love
not true.
them.
That's not true.
You
I would
love
not
them. That's
jump off a bridge.
solidarity.
No, it's not.
I can handle being alone and friendless. Ben would be like, guys, I'm coming with.
No, I would not.
Yeah, I just want to ask Hannibal. Hannibal, have you ever actually eaten raw salmon?
I tried eating it like when I was like I told my girlfriend I was gonna try it,
I said I was gonna try this raw ass fish from the poke place, and I put it in my mouth, and it was gross. It was like fucking cat food. I spit the shit out. Not eating it. Okay, I'm a man, not a bear. This is an altered beast. I didn't go from man to bear.
This is such a fallacious argument you make. I'm a man, not a bear.
I've had raw salmon.
Right, I'm not a bear. And like, look, am I a bear or a man? I'm a man. Okay, so I'm not eating raw salmon.
There's no rule that says only bears can eat raw salmon. I'm sorry.
I've had raw salmon
too. Whatever.
I've had raw salmon. I ate the raw salmon. I didn't like the raw salmon, but I ate the raw salmon because I am a bear. Okay?
Huh.
I didn't like it, but I finished it.
Hannibal is being very speciesist right now.
Yeah.
You made that up, probably.
Cancel Hannibal.
Oh, speciesism is a very big thing.
Cancel Hannibal.
No, don't. Like, I just want my meat to be cooked first. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah.
Not all meat has to be cooked.
We're gonna cancel Beatable the hand animal.
Yes. No, and you made it racist. You did it wrong.
Shit.
You made it racist. You made it racist to puppets.
Shit.
To puppet Americans. People of Feltish descent.
I'm gonna get canceled.
I don't want to eat raw. Damn, come on, man. Like all I'm saying is if I eat it and I throw up everywhere, are you gonna apologize?
No. I'll laugh at you.
Then now I definitely don't want to.
Yeah, it's not worth the risk. You know what you like. When you feel comfortable exploring, hopefully you like it. And if you don't, then at least you know.
You sound like Mr. Rogers talking to like a 5-year-old audience right now.
Because some people have palates that need to be treated with respect.
Hannibal, it's you I like. You are very special. It's you I like. You are very special. I just want to let you know.
Yes.
It's you I like.
Tomorrow, Hannibal, you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will.
Oh Jesus! I hate you all. I want you to know I hate all of y'all. Okay.
I'm gonna sit down in this pool and dip my feet in the water with this raw salmon. There's no problem with raw salmon. See my feet in this water with the raw salmon? We love raw salmon.
It's okay to think you don't like it, Hannibal. Oh, why don't you try it? I'll try it, neighbor.
They actually wrote a song about this. It goes, "Put it in your mouth. Put it in your motherfucking mouth. Put it in your mouth."
When they listen, the beef that they were talking about putting in the mouth was not that. That was not what that song was about. That song was about fellatio, not sashimi. Okay, 2 different songs.
Sometimes you eat the trouser trout. Sometimes the trouser trout eats you.
Yeah.
You went all extra, Hannibal. You said, "I'm gonna take my poke bowl home and cook it."
Yes, I did. I and it was delicious too. Okay, there was bits of mango and pineapple in that bitch. It was incredible. I loved it. I love poke bowls. Okay, I would eat a poke bowl right now if I had a poke bowl.
But you'd cook it first, right?
Yes, and
not a poke bowl.
The other side, I would also
Not a poke bowl. Your false
what is
poke
that,
bowl. You and your false poke bowls.
Yeah.
And look, whatever you call it when you cook it, that's what I like that.
Yeah. You did it wrong.
I know. I did it right. It was delicious. I did it just right.
You take your sushi home and cook it if it had tuna on it.
If the sushi is raw, then I'm gonna cook it. Yeah.
Okay, I just got this picture of Hannibal taking like a couple of delicious sushi rolls and just pan frying them like fried rice. And he comes out with this bowl of fried rice because he had to fry his sushi roll because he couldn't eat it raw. Savage.
Listen. Everything you said sounded amazing. I'm like, man, I wish I had some of that shit right now. I would fuck it up.
You're like, oh, we got sushi? Okay. You go to the oven and just start making fried rice with it.
Yeah, that shit is fire. Okay, what we talking about? Throw some Tony Chalamet and some Tabasco on that bitch, man. That shit sounds delicious.
Stabby McHugs is getting triggered by the talk of cooking sushi rolls. Actually triggered.
Yeah, you're triggering people. Hannibal, when you come to New Orleans again, I'm gonna take you to a great sushi spot.
Okay.
Will you try it with me?
I will try it with you. Anything I get to do with Dad, I'm happy to. I'm glad that we're getting this time to bond as adult men.
All right.
Stand up.
Let's try some sushi. There's spots out here. There's gonna be raw tuna.
See, Dot Executable says that poke bowls are made of Pokemon. That probably explains why I needed to cook it first. Okay.
Spicy tuna is really good, and it has raw tuna in it, but that's one of my favorites.
So I think a big part of it is the texture. Like I don't like soft, gooey things.
I think it is the texture, and I also think you psych yourself out a lot on it too. Like you think about it like way too much.
No, look, listen. If you gave me something right with no context, it was like, hey, try this, right? And I tried it, and it was soft and gooey. My knee-jerk reaction is gonna probably be to Earl.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just it's like, man, this has got the consistency of snot. Yeah, I don't want this in my mouth. Yeah. Take it away.
No, I'll show you some better stuff. We'll start with a crunchy roll, and then we'll move on to other rolls.
Crunchy rolls are good.
I've had crunchy rolls before, and they had cooked meat in them.
Cooked crab sometimes. You can get the tempura rolls, which cook the whole thing.
Yep, that's what I've had. I've had crunchy shrimp tempura rolls.
But get a roll with some tuna on it. That shit is delicious.
I'll try it.
Another good one is yellowtail.
I'll try this shit. But if I throw up everywhere, you just own that shit. Okay, that's all.
I remember this casino by my house used to do sushi night, and one of their rolls was called the Duke, and it was just steak instead of fish inside the roll. Mm-hmm. It was pretty good. It was cooked steak.
Sounds amazing. I would love to try that. Love to.
So what about steak, Hannibal? How do you like steak?
Medium.
Okay, medium's fine.
Medium is really cool if you like, I don't know, chicken nuggets.
God damn.
Yeah, Billy likes his basically lightly seared.
I get my steak rare unless it's a place that I don't think is going to have a quality cut. Then I go medium rare. Or if the cut I'm getting is so big that I need to have it medium rare just so the middle isn't cold.
Yeah.
And I'm not even mad if it's cold. I just want it to be heated all the way through. Some things are just such thick cuts that you need medium rare.
Yeah,
I'll do flank steak medium rare.
Flank steak?
I'll do flank steak.
You can't not cook flank steak medium rare. It's thin.
Yes, that's it. I'll do that medium rare.
The only way to get it rare is if you just, instead of putting it on the grill, you put it on somebody's tanning back. You go to a tanning salon and you lay the flank steak across their hot tanned back. And you peel it off. That's the only way you get flank steak rare. If you put it on a grill, it's going to be medium rare from the jump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you just eat flank steak out of a package if you want it rare.
You don't even bother just cook it. You just eat it just right out the pack.
What type of lunch meat do you like when you go get a sandwich? Do you have a preferred, if you're making a sandwich at home, what lunch meat do you get?
You guys got to keep in mind, I stopped eating meat years ago, so I only eat once or twice a month, right? So I don't really eat like that often. But when I do, it tends to be turkey meat.
Yeah,
I'll eat roast beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go with upper roasted turkey. That's my go.
Have you ever had sopressata?
You made those words up.
It's like salami.
Why are you lying, Ben?
It's like a salami.
Why are you lying?
It's really good.
Would you quit lying to Hannibal?
Would you call it? Hold on, my girlfriend. She's a foodie. Let's see. What is it called?
Sopressata?
Sopressata.
Have you ever had sopressata before? Yes. Yes, she has. Okay, so it's a real thing that exists, and I'm embarrassed now.
Here we go. Oh, shit. All right, I'm looking good.
I'm mad that Billy's face is completely red with laughter right now.
Okay,
listen,
so
if I was capable of human emotions right now, I'd be very upset right now. Monty, turn your camera vertical. Don't hold it horizontal. Looking like a rookie out here in these streets. Oh, there's Monty.
Hey.
He has better lighting now.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm working at it. I'm in my fucking car.
You're in the zone.
Okay.
Sopressata. Right here.
Sopressata.
It's like a type of salami.
Yeah.
It has a lot of times it'll have like big fatty pieces in it.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
But it's not supposed to be cooked, right? Like you just
cured.
Eat it as is. Like it's not supposed to be heated.
Right. It's cured, not cooked.
There's a really good restaurant near my house, and they have like a chalkboard on the wall, and they basically buy a whole cow, and they put all the sections of the cow on the chalkboard. And like as you order a cut of the steak or whatever other animal they have up there, they like exit off the chalkboard. So like then they cook it like really well. And they have like charcuterie, and they have all these meats, and they have like a in-house butcher with like sausages and stuff. It's very, very well done food. I think it's one of the top rated restaurants in the area, if not in Seattle. I don't know if you're gonna want to come out here and you want to have a fine experience, I think this place is one place you should go with us.
Oh, man.
Out of the 19 places we're gonna go.
We're gaining like 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Listen. I'm prepared to ruin my stomach while I'm out
We
there.
can shoot it and vlog it all too. Like we can get.
Okay.
Yeah.
What we're actually going to do is we're going to start a Kickstarter for every single meal we go to. And those of you that donate to the Kickstarter will be able to get the vlog first.
I love it.
For every meal.
Be good. We'll eat all the good stuff first, and then when at the end of the day, we'll eat the clam chowder, so that way I can just throw up everything that I ate that day. I'll get all the cholesterol and sodium, but none of the like nutritional value from any of the foods I eat.
Oh, you're not going to puke up everything you ate that day, right? You think it'd be that bad?
Listen,
maybe you should start the day.
You have like kind of a weak stomach.
Maybe you should start the day with the chowder so you can puke it up and be hungry for better food later.
Like a powerful gag reflex.
What if you eat it?
Yeah, Ben, I have no shame whatsoever. That everything you said is probably true.
Okay.
Weak stomach, shitty gag flex. Yes.
Yeah, it takes a lot for me to vomit. Like, I just don't vomit very easily. And there's not a lot of things that, like, I don't know. You'd have to get pretty bad to, like, gross me out to the, like people eating boogers or like eating shit or something would probably make me sick.
Wouldn't bother me.
No.
Yeah, see that doesn't bother me, but like
food bothers you.
White sauces, yes.
So strange.
Wow.
Yes.
Because like
now, look, I'm willing to
white
take the
sauces taste totally different.
We can blindfold me, right? Blindfold me. Give me a bunch of different sauces. Let's see if the white sauce makes me gag or not. All right.
Okay.
Maybe it's all psychological. Maybe we need to hack Hannibal's taste buds to make me not like. Now wait a minute. If we do this, you got to promise not to put nothing gross in my mouth. Matter of fact, you know what?
I wouldn't do that.
My mind. No,
this isn't
blindfold.
Jackass.
Not doing that.
You think that mask cut open for a dick hole? We're gonna fuck your face with our dicks.
I saw that episode of South Park.
Oh no!
If this happens, I will be there. You're safe.
What if you're in on it though?
you don't trust me then.
Yeah, honestly, you should trust Hannibal. You should trust Monty and myself.
Yeah.
Don't trust Ben though. Ben will get you.
No, I would not put anything weird in your food. I do not do that.
And if Ben fried it, I would stop him.
I would not do that.
Ben will be like, "Ha, you ate my mayonnaise soup."
No, I wouldn't do that.
Sounds awful. So first off, it's awful in both senses. It's awful in the thing that you're suggesting, and it's awful as the idea itself. Like mayonnaise soup sounds awful. That sounds like the worst. If I was on a deserted island and all they had to eat was mayonnaise soup, I would die. I would literally die. I would wilt away and die.
We do have souls.
We do have souls. I don't know. I think once you get into the Northwest, you start breathing in that fresh Northwest air. It's going to hit you different. And the soul of like Ivar Haglund will get absorbed into your body and you'll start craving the chowder.
Yeah.
You'll be like, give me some of that chowder.
He's legendary here. There's a statue of him.
The salty sea air will just touch your tongue and you'll say, I need chowder. And I need chowder now.
All the statues we have in the South are people who used to own people.
Oh, he didn't own anybody.
We don't have regular statues.
Yeah.
He only owned people with facts and logic. We have a Ben Shapiro statue here.
I like that. I like that.
We don't have a Ben Shapiro statue here, but we do have a statue of Lennon here.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah,
Not John Lennon.
I saw Fox News talking about that during the George Floyd protest. They was like, and then they also have a statue of Lennon here.
Yeah,
like, that was a big talking point for them.
Yeah, here's the Ivor. He was the guy who started the chowder place. And it's weird because Ivor's has like these walk-up fast food style restaurants, but then they also have like higher end restaurants too.
So which one are we going to? Are we going to the high end one? Or
I would say if we just want to get chowder, we just like walk up and grab it. But who knows?
I want to go to the best chowder place. I want the best chowder when I have chowder.
There's an array of it for sure.
I want the best chowder. Then I want you and me to go on a tour of food and drinks.
All right.
I want to get drunker and as I eat great food.
Let's do it. So you guys book the trip and then we can figure all the details out.
We're actually gonna plan. We're gonna plan out a menu, and we're gonna actually have the fans actually do a Kickstarter for every single meal.
We will plan a trip. We'll come out for a week. We'll be on DP. Y'all will be on the shit show.
Yeah.
We'll document all of it on both channels.
Okay. Let's do it.
And work on music, Monty?
Yeah, we can do some music. Like, let's do some music shit. Like, let's do a Hannibal and Monty live DP meetup.
That's what I was hoping for. I needed my dad to tell me it was okay first. So
Let's figure out when you guys can come down, and we'll set it all up.
Yeah.
Once we do this storm, I'm going to Colorado this weekend to hang out with Joe the racist. And
first off, you think you're going to Colorado this weekend? You might not be going nowhere.
Yeah, if the airport's open.
Right.
But they got power in Colorado, so I really want to go.
I mean, there's power in Atlanta, and you could have been here if you wanted to, but you chose to get into it with Rev and Shani, okay? Which you did.
Oh, they haven't gotten their ass whooped yet. I just tapped them. I'm ready for this fight with Rev and Shani.
Monty just admitted to tapping Shani's ass.
She's a little more white woman than white woman. Could you imagine if like toilet paper didn't exist and your only option was to wipe Shani's ass with your dick or just eat it with your tongue?
No, stop.
his ass with dick. In the show right now, Ben. Just in the shit.
So
I like the resounding Billy went too far everywhere with that one. We got puke emojis. We got not one person was like that was a joke worth telling.
No.
That was a bad joke, Billy. That was a terrible joke. Terrible.
Hey, CopperCab with the super chat. Steam trophy unlocked. The ginger separatist movement is pleased. Plus 20 respect.
Yeah.
Thank you, CopperCab.
Thank you,
Appreciate
CopperCab.
you. It's good to have you back because now you're giving us money too. Oh my God, we're spoiled.
We are.
What's up, Luna Da Vinci in the chat? How you doing? Honest Red in the
Hey.
chat. That's all I have to say about that.
How you hating on Honest Red? I heard you hating on him.
Honest Red's my buddy.
But you were kind of right. That comment of at least Rev apologized. Come on, Honest Red. Come on.
Love doesn't pay the bills. Yeah, but it makes being in a power outage a lot easier.
Yeah.
If black people join the ginger movement, will it have soul? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question.
You like?
Well, it all depends on what black ginger cooking is.
What's black ginger cooking?
I don't know. We got to figure out what that is. That's the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try the food.
Yeah, I think you would need to see him dance first. That's what I need to know. I need to see a twerk contest first, and then I'll know. Then I'll know how much soul is there.
Yeah, Hannibal needs to see what the asses are made of. I need to taste the food.
I need to see how you dance when your hands is on your kneecaps. That's what I need to know.
Okay. There you go. There's your answer. It's the food and the ass. What you
Bands
do with
make
that
you
ass?
dance.
Yeah. Yeah. Food and ass. Can you move your ass and can you cook? That's awesome. There you go. Yeah. So
CopperCab's says I'll try not to be naked next time I appear on this show. Yeah, that's like the only rule now. You can be alt-right. You can. No, I'm kidding. But please, no lady balls this time.
lady balls. All right. I missed some shit.
Lady balls. I miss them. You did ya? When you hear lady balls, do you really think you missed out on something? Is that the proper answer? I hear lady balls and I'm like, well.
What it is. I missed something. Like I said, I lurk when I can't be on. I'm not always in the chat, but I'm here when y'all go live. I'll pop in and I'm like, oh, what is DP talking about?
Yeah,
and I'll just hang out and listen for a bit.
You know what though? Shit. You know what though, Monty?
I have fucked both of my parents.
Yes.
I hate
he
it.
brags about that shit too when we're on the phone privately. He brags about that shit all the time. Monty is a literal motherfucker, okay? That dude.
You know what? Let's end this shit. I'm done.
Okay. Well, I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
Fuck you. I'm on.
No,
no.
Do the thing. You
gotta do the thing.
No. Let me do it right. I am a fat fucking bitch shitted nigger.
You're not supposed to say the word, Monty. Come on. You trying to demonetize? Why are you trying to demonetize other people's channel, brother? See, this is why we can't have nice things.
Shit. I'm a black man. Look. I'm black as fuck. I said that.
But the algorithm doesn't know you're not just a white man sitting in the dark. That's what the problem with the dark camera. The algorithm can't tell.
There was so much at the end of that, by the way. Lots of
yeah,
lots of
So
that.
sorry. I'm sorry.
yes, you did.
Yeah,
now,
that was-
let's try that again, Dad.
That was Tony the Tiger's levels of great.
Is that your gamer moment?
Do better.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. What's up, everybody? I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I am the fat fucking bitch N-word.
See, that doesn't have the same hit though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are Hannibal and Monty of Hannibal and Monty the Shit Show. You can check us out every Wednesday right here on YouTube. Tomorrow's episode will be about darkness. Is it spreading, Monty? Yeah. And then that's what our episode. I don't know if we're doing an episode tomorrow because we literally broadcast out of New Orleans, and New Orleans is super fucked up right now. So I don't know what's I don't know what's going on.
There will be a show.
I have ideas. Let's talk about it after DP.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
talk about it after.
And Ben and I are going to do our sign off. All right, let's go, Ben. Hi, I'm Sir William, the Ghost Honky, and this is where you come in, Ben.
I don't know how to properly receive your handoff.
Let's try one more time. I'm Sir William, the Ghost Honky.
I don't have anything prepared for
Fuck.
this.
Fuck, Ben. Fuck. You keep missing it. Billy, one more time. But wait. Ben, think. Think on it for a second.
I'm too
Billy,
high.
1, 2, 3.
I'm
Go.
Sir William, the Ghost Honky.
What goes with? I don't want to do this. I feel like a hostage. I am being treated well.
Well, all right, let's do it one more time. I got you.
No, I don't want to do it.
We already tried it 3 times, right?
What did you just say? And I'm too high for this shit.
Yeah.
That's a good
no. Check it out. Here we go. This is how you sign off. Get ready to click sign off, Ben. You don't have to say shit. Billy, do it again.
I'm Sir William, the Ghost Honky.
Good night.
Ben is way too fucking high to respond.
Yes.
There you go.
End scene. You have a gift to
That
my
was your
friend.
ending.
And now we will end it. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.